All right, guys. I hope you can hear me. I'm sorry if my audio is a little strange. But we have exclusive content from the Ethan Ralph. It's being called the Gunterballs series here. The Killstream Kingpin Bowling Spectacular Invitational only. You won't get to see the bowling. You won't get to see most of the guests. The greatest event to ever be held inside a bowling alley in Dallas for no reason. I apologize about the setup and the audio. I am back home. I want to just start this off by saying thank you to all the people who reached out and said very, very nice things about the death of my brother. My brother passed away last week, and a lot of people reached out. A lot of you who I didn't even know you watched the show. Even people who hate the show actually reached out to me and said really kind things. People fairly well know. Andy Worski reached out to me and said some really nice stuff. Baked Alaska. Two opposite ends of the spectrum there. And by the way, I don't tolerate Worski or Baked Alaska disrespecters. I'm sorry if I sound like I'm in a pretty echoey room right now. So I apologize about the audio. I did think ahead, and I brought along my laptop and some of my equipment. So luckily, I'll be able to share a little bit of this with you. This is going to be a preview, but I just want to start this off by saying thank you to all those people. Alex Stein actually said some nice things, and I'll show you that in a second here. But everybody who said something nice, thank you so much. It really means a lot, and I know I don't deserve it. I know what I do on the internet. And a lot of people were very big about this and, clearly have the moral high ground on me. And so thank you very much for that. And honestly, this weekend, like all of this crazy stuff happening, I mean, I got to thank Ethan Ralph because Ethan Ralph has helped me keep my mind off of this. Kino Casino, these guys were doing a show. PPP, Andy Worski, of course, they got kicked off, and I gave them my stream key, and they used my stream. I'm sorry, I know I'm all over them. I'm going to be a little bit rambly. Obviously, I'm a little fucked up right now, but these guys were doing this show, and was I using this show. They were revealing DMs on some very embarrassing stuff on Ethan Ralph. And that was a crutch in a time of need for me. Like, that was me holding it together. And then I realized, oh, wait, the bowling thing, that's this weekend. And I have put a pause on covering certain people. I haven't been watching their stuff. I haven't been covering their stuff. And I knew this date was coming where I'd have to go, okay, just for a second, unpause. I'm sorry, just for 1 second. When the goons meet up under one roof, things have to happen, and things did happen. We had boots on the ground right there. I mean, not just in the building, not just around these goons. On their stream, by the way, you can see the Pod Awful shirt to the right here. That's a Pod Awful Buddies Famous t-shirt. Off to the right of Destiny. I didn't even know he was going to be there. They did this terrible debate. You've got Ethan Ralph, who is he's stating how well fed he is right here on his t-shirt. And then you've got this Harrison guy from InfoWars. He's best friends with the ROTC guys. He's the one who got them on Alex Jones's show. And then right over here, you've got my good friend, my man servant, Lenny. So that's pretty cool. So I've got all this behind the scenes footage and stuff because these guys were there. It's not just Lenny, by the way. I had 3 people in the building. We've got angles from all over. We've got stories from all over. I was the person to break the news that they were about to get swatted, and everybody assumed that means I did it. But no, it's because I had a guy. All right, listen. If you saw the live stream, there are certain things that you're sitting there wondering about, going, what was that? What was going on? The coleslaw thing. What was with the coleslaw guy? Mr. Medicare was tweeting about the coleslaw. Well, guess who's Mr. Coleslaw? You're watching a stream right now. It's Jesse PS. And I've got the only footage of what happened. I have footage of Ethan Ralph assaulting Coleslaw Man. His live stream went down during this part. We've got the footage. Unfortunately, all of this shit, it's like just now getting to me. I'm literally right now still downloading some of it. I've got 23 minutes to go on some of this. It's tons of footage. I'm going to have to edit all this shit together. And again, I'm not at my main workstation right now. I'm not at the moon base, so it's impossible. So what we're going to do is I'm going to show you some preview stuff. I'm going to give you a little taste. And then I'm going to start editing all of this stuff, start working on all of it. And tomorrow night, it's going to be a huge free for everybody right here on the YouTube channel. This thing's going to take forever. I've got the cops first showing up. I've got Dick Masterson trying to sneak away. I've got proof Dick Masterson faked an injury to get out of being part of this tournament and to get away from being on Revenge of the Sis's podcast. I have proof of this, like actual proof that he is faking it. I've got so many, I don't even know. I'm literally looking at the files right now and I don't even know where to start. I'm going to show you a few images, a few behind the scenes images here. Here we've got Dick Masterson enjoying, very much leaning up against a railing here. We got a little creep shot. We've got a bunch of creep shots of Dick Masterson. And by the way, my guys got caught. They were both wearing Pod Awful t-shirts, and one of them was wearing one owned by one of the goons. So they knew. The goons knew they were being filmed, but that didn't stop Dick Masterson from really shoving this railing right on in his keister. I think it's up there right next to my name, Jesse. I think I'm in here somewhere, and then the railing goes right in there. He's very comfortable like that for some reason. I don't know why. Maybe ask him about Juju the cow. They're saying yes in the chat room. Ha ha ha. LOL. Okay. So that's just, this is a taste. This is a taste. All right. And then I've got some other stuff for you as well. This is not going to be like a complete waste of time for you. We got some really good stuff. Did you know? This is one of the craziest parts to me. So I didn't know everybody who was involved. I didn't know everyone who was supposed to like be a part of this whole thing. Did you realize there were guests you never saw on the stream? I mean, you barely saw Dick. You barely saw the ROTC boys. I had no clue. Ramsey Paul was supposed to be there. And I've got an entire story about what's going on with Ramsey Paul. We have behind the scenes footage of Ramsey Paul, white nationalist. Ramsey Paul, is that real? I don't really know much about him. We've got him talking to the cops outside while they're being swatted, and the story he tells is insane. All right, this is all tomorrow night. I'm going to go over all of this stuff. That's Ramsey Paul right there. And boy, we got all sorts of guns on display at the Gunterballs bowling challenge here, or whatever they're calling it. Here he is talking to the cops, and he is telling them a yarn. I cannot wait to share with you some of these things. This whole night was a comedy of errors. And by the way, those errors weren't just on Ethan's part. His whole live stream was so fucked. There were so many fat people there. Every time they walked by the camera, his live stream would cut out. They would actually knock out the cords. You saw this multiple times. The microphone cables would come out. They were stomping around. It was boom, 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 boom. So I don't know what was going on with all of that, but they could not keep their stream going. I was in his chat room live trying to make fun of it all. And I was in there going, hey, you're about to get swatted. So I know how suspicious that looks. And everybody's saying I did it now. But Ramsey Paul actually tweeted out images of the cop showing up as well. Just nobody knew what he was talking about when he did it. We only found this out, by the way, an hour ago. Like an hour ago. We didn't know who this guy was until an hour ago. We thought this was a lost old man. I'll tell you the whole story tomorrow, okay? And we were watching all of this shit unfold in our Discord, which if you're not in our Discord, podawful.com/Discord, you could have watched this shit happen live because our boots on the ground were there live streaming it. And speaking of comedy of errors, holy shit, did these guys fuck up so many things. I mean, I love them. Lenny, I love you, okay? I don't think the other two want their names out there, but the other two guys, I love you. But goddamn, we were screaming at them to get some stuff done for us for this show. Here's a little behind the scenes on this. Is again, we've got stuff inside too. Don't worry. But this is when the bomb threat is called. The cops are now inside the building. We're all watching this live, and our guys are standing outside, and out come Dick Masterson, his girlfriend, who you're not supposed to be able to see. You're not supposed to look directly into her because she's some sort of crypt keeper. She will actually turn you into a withered tit if you stare long enough into her eyes. And Ethan Ralph comes charging out too. And this leads to a moment that I cannot wait to show you tomorrow night. Watch this. This is, by the way, this is it's a Discord call. So prepare for autism. I can't help you on that. They were having, Lenny says they were having fun. I got these guys. I had to convince them to go do this. They were so scared to do it. And so they finally acquiesce. They finally agree. They come up with all these funny things they're going to do. And then they get there and they go, you know what? We're just going to get drunk and bowl. Like, we couldn't get them to do anything. It was infuriating. Watch this. This is so autistic.
Please put your hands on Jeremy and push him in.
Jeremy and Lenny.
What the hell is going on?
Okay, so here comes Dick Masterson and 80s girl, a.k.a., by the way, Hula Girl. What is it? Hula Girl. I don't even remember the number. 86. I think it's Hula Girl 86. Check her back. Get her to take her dress off. It's not hard to do. And show you her Hula Girl tattoo.
Hey,
now, I don't know if you saw that. It doesn't look like Dick is all that hurt to me. He looks like he's walking out just fine. He's now claiming that his arm is killing him.
Ladies girl, bent over a child's desk for me so I can recognize you.
And we're trying to get these guys like go up to him, do something, but they're so autistic. They're so scared. I don't know. They're paralyzed with fear. I guess it's reasonable because the cops are everywhere. But this you just saw. So this is a freebie for you. You just watched Dick Masterson make his escape from this event from hell. He's trying to get out of there before Ethan finds him. Unfortunately,
you guys gonna go in or what? Somebody's gonna go in there first.
Go up to them and scream Juju! Oh my God!
Dude, Jesse is losing his mind.
So I'm losing it because they're just standing there doing nothing. Every goon in this place is walking out past them, and they're like,
do it! Holy shit!
Looks like they'd rather go inside.
What the fuck?
So these guys are going in.
Dick is in the parking lot. No one's gonna hit you. He's a
Holy
faggot.
shit!
They're going in, boys. They're going in.
You're surrounded by cops. Just do it.
Yeah. Oh, but what are you doing?
Talking to my phone.
Dick's gone.
Now, our guy filming right now, he's about to become Indiana Jones because the boulder is rolling toward him right now.
Yeah, have a good one, buddy.
Here he comes. You see that cowboy hat? Oh my God!
There he is. I'm just what? These guys want to come in.
So the reason Ethan is running out here is because he's trying to find Dick Masterson and stop him before Dick leaves. He gets it now. Like, he figured out, oh, these guys are going to take off. There's no way they're sticking around for this now. They've got every drug. They've got coke on them. They've got bottles full of acid to make underage girls suck on. The cops are here. We got to get out.
Go harass Ralph.
So Ethan's running around and he's trying to find Dick.
Oh yeah.
He's over there.
And there he is. So right over here to the right over by where Ethan's truck is parked, which is now, by the way, the bed of it is there's some diapers have been deployed. He spots Dick and 80s girl before they can get into their vehicle. And now he drags them back into this whole mess. We'll save that one for tomorrow night. But the thing that might have confused a lot of people, and to be honest, I was confused about this at first because I didn't know what was going on behind the scenes during this part, is this event right here. Ethan, and this is my favorite part, Ethan actually managed to get finger gunned to the face, and he did not even realize it. I had to clap for that one. I don't have the sound machine. So this guy walks up and finger guns Ethan right to his face. Now, I have to imagine, if you saw this part live, you had to have been going, what is this guy doing? What is this guy talking about? I have the full story on how this ended up happening, why he's finger gunning Ethan, why he went up and did that, and who he is, and who he's connected to, and why. Well, you know what? I can't even say it. This dude is a very embarrassing person to come out for another goon, okay? This guy, you don't... And he's involved in the coleslaw now. Now he's part of the coleslaw. So Ethan Ralph got finger gunned to the face. No shit, they're saying everybody's doing finger guns in chat. Finger guns gang. I thought he had the poop. No, this is not the bathroom guy. You guys are thinking of the guy who went up and said, where's the bathroom? Which, by the way, I don't know that guy out. Shout out to the bathroom guy asking Ethan if he knew how to get out of the bathroom. Because being stuck in the bathroom, we all know about that here. And that was actually the funniest bit of the night up until that point. So we've got finger guns on all the goons. Okay, we have finger guns happening with everybody. And if you saw me tweet out the thing about tonight's show, you'll already know. Yes, we even have finger guns for these guys right here. Follow me on Twitter, by the way, at online retard, and there you go. I cannot wait to talk about this photo because there's so much going on, and this when you hear the story behind getting this picture taken, you'll lose it. All right, so we've got tons and tons of great behind the scenes stuff. Let me know in the chat if you have any, like, ask me what happened with this, what happened with this. I probably know the answer. These guys were watching it all. We had them following people into the bathroom. There's embarrassing stuff with that. They saw everything until they all got kicked out. And even then, we've got some behind the scenes stuff. Any questions you have, I probably have the answer to, and I'll try to get it all cut together for the show tomorrow. But I want to, let me see what they're saying in the chat. Holy shit, this is amazing. Who punched Ralph? The guy who punched Ralph, you actually see him on the stream. I'll tell you this one because it's really not that big a deal. You see him on stream before he punches him. He's the guy who goes up and asks for a picture while they're live on stream, like a few minutes beforehand. He starts doing the America First one. You can see he's been like practicing his pose to do with his famous heroes, his celebrity heroes. It's so embarrassing. I don't know what led to the punch. The guy was just drunk. I mean, it's just one of those things. It's like, what do you think is going to happen at the drunken bowling alley event hosted by the white himself? Eventually someone's getting punched. It's probably Ethan Ralph. It's almost never the other guy. It's certainly not the other guy in Portugal. So there's nothing to that story, really. Hawaiian shirt mafia. Great question, Turkatron. What was Turkatron's question? I missed it. Oh, what did the event smell like? I have all of this information. I mean, obviously a good portion of it just smelled like bowling shoes, but there is more to it than that, and I do have that information for you. We will go over that. You gotta know. I'll give you this. When the cops walked in, there's no way they didn't know that the place was filled with weed. I'll tell you that much. That nobody was hiding it. They weren't hiding anything. In fact, tomorrow on the show, I will tell you who the drug connect was for this event. And it's bizarre. It's shocking. It's like, it's not just a random guy. The dude who was there to make sure everyone could get high on whatever they needed, and this guy had everything. You saw him. You saw him at some point. We'll go over that. I am way too excited. All right, it's tomorrow night, 8 p.m. Eastern time. Right here, awful.tube is the short link. Hit subscribe. We'll go live then. Here's what I'm gonna do: is my brother's. If you don't know, my brother Jeff passed away last week, and I posted all about this. A lot of you who have watched the show for a long time know him. He's been on the show multiple times. He's helped me out with a ton of stuff. By the way, he loved this shit. Like this kind of thing, he would have fucking loved to have seen this. I absolutely hate saying this, but his favorite stuff was the merch stuff. And I always got mad at him for it. It was his favorite to the point where Jeff used to sit in on shows sometimes, and we've been doing this since we were kids. He's my twin brother, and we would you would do that thing where you'd switch in the classroom and stuff, except I'm a retard and Jeff is smart. So like in school when we would do that, the teacher would always know. They would know immediately. It was kind of like being at the bowling event with these guys where all the goons knew, oh, you're from the internet. Oh, this is a pot awful guy. Like the teacher would be like, oh, you're Jesse. You're not Jeff. you're talking too much. You're not Jeff. So Jeff and Jeff was so funny. He really was. And if you never saw him on the show, he was honestly funnier than me in a lot of ways. And I always wanted him, he stayed back in Virginia where I'm from. And I always wanted him to be a part of the show, but I had moved to New York. And, it's one of those things that obviously at this point you sort of start regretting things like this. But you don't see each other as much. But whenever he'd come to town, he would sit in on the show and stuff. And I actually, there are shows where he threw on the glasses and shaved. He kept a big full beard usually. There are shows where we switched out just to see. And there is there's a certain Mersh event where I am not as involved. Do I even want to say this? I am less involved in, I'll let you guys figure it out for yourself. That's part of the fun of this. But anyway, Jeff was an amazing dude. And I do, again, want to thank everybody who said something nice about this. Obviously, somebody dying so young is always unexpected. To me, he's like the guy, like he was invincible in my mind. I've seen people who dislike me say multiple times the wrong brother died, and you're right. I don't even feel bad about that. I agree with you. This dude was amazing. He's like the complete opposite of me in some ways, where he loved working with his hands. He did he was a welder for a long time, and then he got into sculpture making. And the shit he would make is like these like sort of kinetic sculptures out of scrap metal is so amazing and so crazy. And it's hard to do. It's hard to even think of doing the show with him gone, even when he, it's not like he was a huge part of it or anything. But so many of the inside jokes and little things I talk about in the show are from me and Jeff. They're from when we were kids. There's stuff that I can't even begin to like happy to be here is a Jeff thing. There's so many little things like that. There's little touches to the show that I don't even want to get into that are from us being kids or us a little older, like in our 20s when he'd come to visit, where we would just I'm just gonna leave some of this stuff personal. I don't have to reveal it all, but it's going to be way harder to make these inside jokes. Whenever, I'll tell you this much: whenever you hear me saying something where it's like a phrase that you've just never heard before, I guarantee it came from me and Jeff talking. Like I'll give you this one. Whenever I say like, oh, he's physically retarded, or I describe something that's a Jeff thing. That comes straight from him. And so, like this show or don't, some of it, the best parts of it, to me, the funniest parts of it are stuff like that. And I don't know what to do. Jeff did leave behind a family, and so I've been here with them. And whenever I'd go back to Virginia, I would end up staying with him and his family. And these guys have been through a lot right now, and I have never seen stronger people in my life. And to have their love is like everything to me right now. I'm not going to tell you his wife's name, but she's watching, and so thank you to her, because she is amazing. And absolutely incredible. And it's so because she would put up with like whenever you, oh boy, again, I don't know how much I want to reveal here. Whenever it seems like I'm suddenly in two places way too quickly, you had Jeff to thank for that. Jesse is not always the one at these events. And at certain times in Pod Awful's history, and his wife, my sister, I'm just gonna say my sister, she put up with all of that, and so she is amazing, and that is a cherished memory for me. And I have to shout out big time one of the people at the bowling event. This guy is a friend of mine, a friend of the show, and he was actually in the middle of all this wild shit happening at the bowling alley. And us, by the way, these guys like that I sent there, these guys making fun of all of that shit. He was kind enough to pause and give a video. And so this is the only video I'm going to share with you right now. Early, he was kind enough to say some nice things about my brother on camera. I have to clean up all this audio, and there's a lot of fat to trim on this thing because of course it's an Ethan Ralph event. So I apologize for the audio on this. We're going to work with it the best we can. This is a loud bowling alley, and it's a GoPro camera filming a lot of this stuff. So the audio is not great. I hope you can understand it. But this is Alex Stein. You just saw him recently on Tucker Carlson. He's super viral. And I know a lot of people think that we're not friends because he sort of jokingly said some stuff to Ethan on the Killstream, the old Killstream recently. But just to prove that we're still good buddies, here's Alex's kind words for Jeff. And Jeff, this is for you.
Hey Jesse, I just want to say, man, I'm really sorry about your brother. Seriously, I lost my mom recently. I know it's like to lose somebody you love, man. I'm really sorry. Nothing I can say to make it better, but you seem like a good guy, an artist, creative guy, like you. So, R.I.P., man. You look like a really good guy.
So I don't know if you could hear that, but he said, hey Jesse, I know you lost your brother recently. I lost my mom. I know how hard it can be. There's nothing I can say that will make this easier for you, but you seem like a really good guy. You're really creative guy, smart, and I like you. I like your show, and condolences to your brother. And so to Alex Stein, seriously, dude, that is like huge. That's big of you. Thank you so much. In the middle of all of that, to say something that kind. I don't know how well you guys could pick all of that up. Let me know how that audio was. But here's the thing. I don't want to give you guys nothing. And there is more Ethan Ralph content out there. If you don't know this, we're going to end with, well, not end. I mean, this is like the bulk of the show here. If you don't realize it, the Killstream died after Ethan Ralph went on Matt Jarbo's stream, and I killed it. I decided to end internet blood sports forever. And so now there's a brand new show, and it's called, and again, tomorrow night, Monday, we're going to do the full Gunterballs Bowling Spectacular, okay? 8 p.m. Eastern Time, be there for it. But we just had the new Killstream, the murderer of internet blood sports, hosted by Jesse P.S. and my good friend, Matt Jarbo. We just did an episode where we actually went over the DMs between Ethan Ralph and Alice, all about his rape, and they are insane. We invited on some stupid bitch to play Alice as well, and we got a special visit by the owner of the Daka Daka channel, Andy Worski, and a mini concert, an exclusive mini concert by our new friend, Minnie Manson. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you've never seen it before, here is the new Killstream. I hope you enjoy. And again, rest in peace, Jeff. I love you forever. To the moon and back.
Howdy, 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 everyone. How you guys doing? Long time no talk. Hope everyone out there is having a great night. I've noticed that there was a lot of felting happening tonight. A certain person decided to try to storm Blaze TV's corporate headquarters in Dallas, Texas, and was thrown away, ignored by his target, even after accusing him of engaging in degeneracy. Right. That's if you believe that homosexual behavior is degeneracy, which, let's be fair, Ralph definitely doesn't. So here we are. I was kind of brought in late to the mix on this one, you guys. I was watching a little bit. I'm aware of these DMs. I haven't seen the DMs, so I don't know what has been said, what hasn't been said. But it was requested that I pick up where Jesse PS ended up stepping out for a minute. So I've got the DMs here. If anyone wants to kind of cue me up to where we are, that would be great. Dandy here says, yeah, no veto. Hey, man, listen, if I need a woman's voice, his is a little high-pitched, you know? I mean, such short notice, you never really know. Let's see here. Cal Poly just says, read the DMs, fatty. Fine. I will read the DMs. But my performance of Ralph is kind of shit. So we'll need to, let me see if I can find this here. All right. Andy had sent me a link, but I don't. Okay. If somebody wants to just confirm with me which ones are there, that would be fantastic. I was hoping to get Jesse on or somebody here, to let me know. All right, we ended with the DMs at Ralph yelling at Alice for telling Pantsu about Vegas. All right. Let me see if I can find these here, because I'm not too sure. Okay, there are... All right. Let me bring up the page here. Bring up the Kiwi Farms thread so you guys can show me. You guys have to lead me to this one here. Saggy here's Jarbo was bored. Jarbo was in bed watching TV. Then Jarbo was kind of bored. But hey, Saggy, if you want to come on, I need someone to read a woman's voice. And you are, I can confirm that you're female. So Jesse is hanging out in the Pod Awful Discord. Ambush him there. I'm not in that Discord. Not the new Killstream. Bitch, no, this is Boulder Talk. Killstream's dead. Killstream is fucking dead, you guys. Come on. I think I even make more money talking about movies at this point than Ralph does talking about literally anything else. But all right. Is this the page? You guys got to fill me in here. Is this the page? Because I want to definitely know. Okay. Let's see. I don't know. Someone's wanting to come on and help me out. I don't know who this person is. So, all right. Yeah. Well, hey, Jesse is more than welcome to come on because I know Jesse can at least kind of keep me up to date. All right. So, guys got to let me know which one we're at. If not, I got to start over at the beginning, but I don't want to do that if we've already gone through some stuff here. So, there's lots of DMs. Holy fucking shit. These guys gossip like a lot. Okay, let's see. Wednesday, September 1st. Give me a date. Someone give me a date. Jess here asks, wait, Ralph makes money? No, not at all. Start at beginning. All right. Start at the, okay, I will start at the beginning if that's what you guys want. Again, I'm kind of coming into this last minute as like a Hail Mary throwaway sort of thing here. So if these are all the messages, official FGT groomer, I'm assuming FGT is a slur, not one that I'm going to say on this stream necessarily. Okay. Yeah, if PPP wants to come on, I was talking with Andy. If Andy wants to help me out here, we'll do that here. Okay. Okay, I'll send Jesse the link. All right. I'll send the link to some people who might be able to help us further this experiment along. How about that? All right. Let me drop the link to Jesse. For a female take on it, we're going to bring in Saggy, a Bostonian with a very filthy mouth who can help us out here. And then let me drop it to Andy there if you guys want to come on. Okay. Cool beans. Let's do this. It's going to be a lot of fun. That's right. Happy to be here. HB H2BH. I gotta get that right here, right? The part where Ralph confronts Alice about telling Pantsu some stuff. Z here says Jarbo is a dork and needs people that are actually entertaining. Bitch, I am entertaining. But I don't quite know where the fuck we are at with this thing. So that's kind of the whole point. Is like, I was in bed. I was watching television. I happened to tune in at the last minute when things got booted off. Because all of a sudden, my shit blew up on Twitter about someone getting flagged. So, of course, I'm going to get talked about. You know? So I'm coming here to help out. Lend a hand where I can. Hey, what's up, Saggy? Thank you for coming on.
I was supposed to be. This was supposed to be my night off.
Well, you know what? There's no night off on YouTube. You fucking know that.
Ugh.
Okay, Kiwi Farmer here says, go to Alice Pantsu DMs. So we got to find that here. Okay.
What are we reading?
So these are the direct messages between Alice from IP2, right? I Pay to Win, I think is the RV stream. Again, like my lore is not 100% caught up here, guys. So we'll get there. But apparently her and Ethan Ralph were exchanging texts, and there was gifts. Apparently there was Amazon wish list purchases, from my understanding. Oof. There was requests for thigh-high sock photos, potentially rumors of a potential three-way supposed to be happening. I'm not too sure about everything, but we're getting all the details right now.
Okay, am I dark purple?
I'm assuming you would probably be lighter purple, only because of that. All right, we got Jesse from Pod Awful.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Whoa.
There's a bit of an echo, but we can hear you.
Is that better?
You're kidding. You
They
still,
give an echo filter on Jesse.
you sound like you're coming in from God.
I'm in like a big empty room.
That can happen.
Sound like you're in the bathroom.
I'm trying
Okay.
Is this if I like get closer to the mic? Is that my phone?
Yeah, you sound okay. You sound all right.
Okay.
We're role playing, Jesse.
Sorry.
I guess we are gonna. Yeah, we're gonna role play quite a bit tonight. It's gonna be really fascinating to see what happens here.
I don't know how to read.
That's okay. That's okay. I mean, I did send Andy the link if Andy wants to come on and fill us in. If somebody, let me check my DMs here. If somebody wants to send me the correct,
You think Andy wants to he wants you to steal his content and he wants to join in on that?
he sent me. I asked him for the DM link. He sent me the DM link,
Oh, okay.
and I said, like, I don't know if you shut your stream down or if someone shut it down, but people were asking that I fire it up. I said, all right, fuck it.
I'm not gonna read all this shit. Are you retarded?
Well, I'm bored. I was like, I could play Elden Ring and like get angry, or I could laugh at Ralph.
I see. I don't get super chat, so there's no reason for me to do that.
Oh no, I get super chats, but no one has sent anything yet, and that's all right, man. Not every day is fucking Christmas, Jesse.
And
Okay,
Jesse's one of it is.
It's the zip. Well, I don't. Where the fuck is the zip?
Do you want me to stream this to my channel?
No, because I'm live
Oh, okay.
to a much larger audience. Just gonna
Oof.
say it.
Damn. Jesse, you gonna take that?
To a much larger. It's 109 people.
It's going to be a much larger audience, Jesse.
Jesse, all you gotta do is clap back and be like, you're a much larger
There was
man.
more people watching Andy and PPP.
I'm aware of that. I'm aware of that. I'm aware of that. I'm
Channel
totally aware of
and
that.
they didn't even know like why. They don't know who I am.
People know who you are.
No.
I don't
Yeah.
know who it is.
Yeah, people know you as like Maddox's sidekick, right?
I guess time travelers do. Yeah.
Yeah, I thought.
Oh, is what's her name in here? I see her picture.
Saggy?
Yeah.
Yeah. I needed a female.
Oh, I can't hear her for some reason.
Oh.
What the hell?
Say something.
Hi?
I don't hear it.
What the hell?
Weird.
Is he trolling me?
Maybe not. I'm not too sure.
I can never
No,
tell.
I'm not. I can't hear it.
So you said no, I'm not. Like you don't even. You just responded to her.
You did.
Yeah, you just said you don't know if I'm trolling.
Oh, okay. Oh, I don't know. Let's see here. LFM says, "Welcome to the new Killstream featuring iJustine." There we go.
We gotta get man. How good would it be if we actually got Can we get iJustine to come on here and read these DMs with us?
Probably not tonight. Although I am gonna get Boogie on.
You know,
I've been talking with Boogie. And Boogie wants to come on, and then maybe through Boogie I can get to iJustine because Boogie does know iJustine.
You have to let me on when Boogie's on.
We'll have to see here.
No,
So,
that's not even a mate like that. You don't understand how good a connection that would be. Think about it. I went to Ethan Ralph's house. Frank Hassel went to Boogie's house. Frank Hassel doesn't like me. Come on. I'm like a weird little nexus point. I'm the flip side of Boogie, and I'm hated by the guy that he hates. I'm the enemy of your enemy.
Holy crap.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm hated by a lot of people too. It just happens, so it's not, you know.
Oh, that's true. I guess everyone else also hates.
Yeah, that's a lot of things, right? LFM here says Frank needs to finish the Jesus Christ.
And by the way, I would be willing to say what needs to be said to Boogie.
Well, we'll get to that point real quick here. To find where you guys left off, which I'm more than happy to do, can you guys give me a date? Someone's talking about, like, he's telling Pantsu about Vegas. I need, like, a date would be fantastic. I can at least see something along those lines, or a timestamp. So, I don't know. That's the thing, is I want to read these. I will absolutely gladly read these. I just don't know where to begin. Because there are a fucking lot of them here.
Jesus.
Oh my God.
I'm just thinking about iJustine.
Is that a picture of a friggin' baby?
Oh yeah. This is got to be Ralph showing off a picture of his.
Well, it depends on who you ask if
it's
that's a
Amanda.
baby or not. If you ask a prenatal nurse or doctor, they would say yes. If you asked a modern woman,
well, you know, there's that. Okay. So, all right. Ultrasound, start at the beginning. I'm not going to start at the beginning. That's a lot of stuff there. Okay. It was like 90 something images. Jesus Christ.
Holy shit.
Maybe we bit off more than we could chew. I kind of went into this blind. I
that's why I wasn't going to do it.
I get it. I was just in bed. I was like, yeah, all right. How bad could this be?
As someone who's had to read private DMs on a show before, there's no way of making that not take 3 to 9 hours.
I think if you treat it like a stage play, it might be a little bit better.
Yeah,
like, it's when you stop and add commentary.
That is what you think, and that's why every time I've done it, I've had someone else read the other side.
That's probably
still
the
takes
best.
for fucking ever.
Yeah,
it's why your audience who's sitting here right now dying for you to read these DMs. They don't read a book. It takes forever. You know,
Damn.
You don't want to read a fucking book. It's long and boring. You think it's going to be good. Listen, there's probably some great stuff in here, but this needs editing. I mean, this is insane. See, and you can tell a girl did all these screenshots because she thought everything was important.
I'm starting to believe when Jesse came in here and said he can't read, I'm believing that's true now.
Well, I see here, like, you know,
I
Ralph says,
wait for her to start trying to read this.
This is a little bit, even on the.
You can't hear me.
Yeah, are these DMs atavistic?
Yeah, I'm listening back to the stream. That's how I'm hearing you.
I don't believe you. You answered way too quick.
Atavistic? Yeah, atavistic's a reference to the Dick's simp text that I released. That's one.
Okay. All right.
I'm responding at like a minute or two later, probably, because now I'm listening to stream so I can hear you talk, Saggy.
I'm glad you're putting in all that effort just to engage with conversation, Jesse. I appreciate you.
Okay, so something about Vegas. Why don't we start here about inviting Corinne, because Corinne is a fucking wild card, if I remember.
It's hard to see. Can you zoom in like a little?
I'll try. That's the problem with this stuff right here. It's like, there we go.
Oh, there we go. There's a problem with this right here.
That's man. All right, hold on. I guess
now,
this
who
is good.
is Corinne?
So Corinne is, if I recall, it's Corinne Forever, who is one of the most batshit crazy bitches I've ever fucking seen. Like, she actually believed at one point that I owned
Corinne
Kiwi
Forever.
Farms because people were telling her I owned Kiwi Farms, and so she was like believing that jihadi Jarbo owned Kiwi Farms and that she was like threatening to sue me because of, I guess, people on Kiwi Farms are talking about it.
Why would anyone think you own Kiwi Farms?
Because this was before the Boulder shit, and so people were like just messing around, and it was whatever. And I guess, I mean, look, if I heard someone say through the grapevine that like Ralph was trying to fuck Corinne, which wouldn't surprise me, is also kind of disgusting. So there's that. But I guess we'll start here because this is what the audience wants. All right.
Well, yeah, fuck yeah. Ethan trying to fuck anyone is disgusting.
I mean, I saw Gator post something on Twitter about how Ethan said that he fucked a porn star and like he raw dogged her. And like, you know, bragging about that. Like, I don't know. How can you be a trad? How can you be a trad groiper if you're raw dogging a porn star that does it for money? And then while looking at your fiance who's pregnant and you're like, you like this? I mean, it's like it's debauchery, degeneracy, cuckolding, but reverse. It's very weird. Very disgusting, you guys. All right. So
what is a groiper?
I was confused too. I'm glad.
All right. So a groiper is kind of like the term used for the America
I'm
First
sorry,
crowd.
should I not be listening back to the stream? Am I way too delayed by listening back to the stream instead of you
I
guys
think if you're going to chime in like that, you probably are. I think you're fucking around, to be honest with me. To be honest with you. But anyway, a groiper is one of Nick Fuentes's minions, so to speak. So there's that.
To be honest with me, you mean to be honest with you? Oh yeah.
Yeah.
To be honest with you.
Yeah, Spencer, I'm trying to find where PPP left off. PPP, they're probably watching and laughing their fucking ass off because they're like, Jarbo is a fucking moron for doing this, and I most likely am. So there we go.
I have no idea.
Why is everyone saying to kick me? What did I do wrong? Matt asked me to be here. He sent me. This is what happens now. Is now I get messaged by Matt, and he's like, I need you to come here. And
no, I was being polite and I was extending an invitation. I was being polite to Jesse. I haven't talked to Jesse in a while. I haven't talked to you in a while.
Are we reading these things?
I guess we are. Although Brig here says, kick Matt. That's my own fucking stream.
I second that motion.
So I mean, like, you know, we could do that, I guess. People asking if this is live. This is live, albeit kind of crazy. All right. Let's see. Okay, so you told Amanda that I was invited.
Is this live?
Oh my god, Jesse. This is why we're not going to be able to read anything with Jesse here. I know that for a fucking fact. So,
I'm trying my best. I'm trying to time this as like best. I'm trying to say it as quickly as I can when I hear you say something because I know I'm like slightly delayed. But it doesn't sound like you guys are that far off from me, so I just assume I'm not that far off from you. But I can't hear Saggy if I don't do it this way.
Oh, why is it always me?
He has trouble hearing people sometimes, right? It's you know, I think he can hear him just fine. Anyway, this is not a. Oh my god, this is you guys in the chat.
I don't have headphones. I'm back home at my parents right now.
Oh, I see.
My brother died.
Yes, I did read about that. I'm really sorry to hear that.
I'm kind of doing this to keep my mind off of that. I'm pretty upset, as you would imagine.
No, I totally understand. That would be a very downer. So why don't we collectively laugh at Ralph for simping to Alice and all the crazy shit?
Yeah, hopefully let's just read these DMs.
Yeah,
it'll like help me not think about what's going on, you know?
Yeah. Definitely. Okay, so
and by the way, oh sorry, what?
Fuck you. You start me off.
Holy shit.
Why are you guys laughing?
I'm trying.
Stop.
Oh, thank you to people who gave me their condolences and stuff, by the way, today. I haven't like had a chance to say that anywhere, but thank you everybody. What?
No. Yes, Jesse. Yes, continue. No one was interrupting you, Jesse. Oh my god. You can hear me. I know you can hear me.
Thank you to everybody who gave me condolences. What?
Oh my, fuck off, Jesse.
Jesse, stop. Jesse, stop. Oh my god. I have tears in my fucking eyes. I hate me so much too, 8-9. I'm sorry.
This is okay.
All right, let's just read the DMs. Let's just read the DMs.
Okay.
Oh my god!
I can't even, because at this point now I'm just waiting. I'm just waiting for that inevitable bullshit because I know it's gonna happen.
There's
all right.
no other way that's happened. There we go. I started you off guard.
Okay. And I did invite her back in August. I wasn't even serious. I just wanted to see if she was down. LOL. She was, no shock.
I'm ready to go when you guys are. Wait, which part am I reading?
You're not. God damn.
Holy shit. The chat's getting so pissed.
Doombill says, "Do a Southern accent." You know what, man? I'm a West Coast liberal. It's very hard for me to do a Southern accent.
You told Amanda that I invited Corrine to Las Vegas. There's no other way that happened, and I did invite her back in August. I wasn't even serious. I just wanted to see if she was down. LOL. She was, no shock, but I blew her off.
Oh, and that's me, right?
Yes.
What's my motivation? Am I Valley girl?
I don't know. Isn't she from? I think Alice is from Boston.
Really?
I think she's from like somewhere in the Northeast. Is what I think.
Okay. Yeah, and she said this exact repositoed me. What?
She said I'm assuming exact repo stedo. Okay.
I didn't threaten her. I just said we were done.
Okay, but after you sent those texts, she came after me.
So now you're admitting that you.
So now you're admitting you told Amanda that?
I didn't tell her what was going on, except that I tried talk soul Amanda. Like, I can one over and you.
All right. Okay.
Whoever's atrocious.
I don't know. All right. Okay. So,
okay. I can see my messages. I never meant it. Row, turn, outline this crying thing. My goal is always business oriented.
I just want to point out that I really feel that in the case of Alice, well, she is definitely a victim of Ethan Oliver Ralph. The educational system failed her. Go on.
Amanda came at me saying I invited Corrine to Vegas. You came at me saying I talked to Corrine. You met with Corrine for New Year's Eve. How else could this have come up besides you spreading it after talking to Corrine?
Fuck, dude. I want to talk on person. I feel like it would be tittery. I just want to talk to you and resolve it.
Why does she type like a goddamn retard? All right, Mine was at one point. Then I had feelings, and you knew that and played on that and spread some shit from Corinne. Is it Corinne or Corinne?
It's Corinne.
That could have fucked up my whole life.
Okay, but fuck, dude. I didn't Q no. I thought you and Haley were into it, so I axed IFF.
Jesse.
How are we supposed to be friends? I can't. I don't want to be friends. So I can think about this all the time. Or best case, we never trust again, but I still have feelings. No. I'm down to meet, but there's no real way to do so. So that's probably not going to happen. And I decay who Haley is.
I've been hiding the bad legit FOK my M now WJG today.
Okay, can you guys hear me? I'm gonna we're gonna pause this for a second because I got something else. See, this is why you never tune out a Pod Awful. Number one, this Killstream gets really good. Number two, and all of you sitting in there in the chat room right now going, why are they laughing? You're retarded. Number two, we've got the guy who punched Ethan Ralph. Okay, and I can prove it. He's in our Discord right now. Hang on a second. Fucking laptop. All right, here we go. Here we go. We've got him. Hang on a second. I'm gonna jump in. We're gonna talk to this guy. What is his name?
Yes. Hey there.
Hello.
Hi. So sorry, I was using Boomer Tech earlier.
Hi. So, do I call you by your name in here? Is it okay for me to call you that?
You can call me Dylan. It's fine, man.
Okay.
No worries.
Dylan, are you the guy that punched Ethan Ralph?
I elbowed him. Okay.
I agree with that.
I anticipate your questions. Yeah, I anticipate the questions, so go right ahead.
I agree with the elbowing. I've been saying since the beginning, that was not a punch. That was an elbow. He's acting like a bitch about it. We've got so many questions for you. By the way, is this an exclusive? Has anybody else talked to you yet?
No one has talked to me yet. I recorded a video. I have a full frame camera, so it's nice and fancy. So I recorded a 40-minute rant video that I'm currently uploading.
Oh, nice.
So yeah, expect that maybe tomorrow.
Where can people see that? Where do they check you out, Dylan?
I'm gonna make a new YouTube, so I guess I'll post a link in the Discord.
Guys, we're gonna help out Dylan.
TBA for now.
We're gonna help out Dylan. I'll share that on my channel.
Oh my god!
We want to know what happened with this. So I won't ask you everything. I'll leave it for your rant and everything. But we got to know the big stuff. You know that. So we got the guy. This is him. This is Dylan. By the way, Pod Awful, baby. Pod Awful, baby. The only place for killing internet blood sports. We doing it, baby. It's not true.
Here we fucking go.
Let us effing go to some place. We are going. Let's go F some people behind an Arby's. So, all right. Dylan, you were at the event, which means, and no offense to you because you look like a big, strong man, that you are a retarded person. So why did you go to the event to begin with?
No. Well, first of all, I am, I admit I'm an A-log.
Oh!
So I went there for people watching.
Okay.
Yeah, I went there for people watching, man. Yeah. Don't bunch me in with the unironic Killstream fans.
Everybody give him. I don't have my clap box. Everybody give him a round of applause.
There's no,
because
no
I sent 3 other retards there, and not one of them punched Ethan. In fact, one of them got assaulted by him. So.
One of them got coleslaw thrown at him.
Yeah, one of them got coleslaw thrown at him.
He got slawed.
So
yeah, I think there was a bucket of coleslaw, I believe.
Oh, we'll talk about it. We'll talk about the slaw. There's a whole thing with the slaw. By the way, guys, share this, get this out there. Kiwi Farms, fuck those guys, but force them to watch this. They were all going, I'm not watching this. I'll wait for the clips. No, you won't. You want to see this right now. This is the man who punched Ethan Ralph with his elbow.
Elbow. Pro wrestling elbow.
They're not.
Misawa, the Japanese pro wrestler. I gave him a Misawa elbow, okay?
Oh, no.
So all my weebs out there,
Look at
I gave him a Misawa elbow.
You're looking
and
into
we'll get into it. So yeah,
you're looking into the glasses of Clark Kent right now. Look at that Superman bicep that he used to throw into Ethan's big fat gunt face. Wow. Okay, so you went there to A-Log. How do you follow along with the Ethan Ralph story? Are you like a Kiwi Farms guy? Are you like do you watch Kino Casino? Where do you fit into the mix here?
I do watch. Well, yeah. I do watch Ashton and those guys. I'm big fan of Noel. I love Man at the Internet. And the funniest thing is, I don't really hate Ethan. Like, I was just kind of there because I don't want to dox myself here, but I do live in the colony. So when I was on the Kiwi Farms thread for the Gunt Fest 2022, and the weaponized autism on that fucking website is unbelievable. They found out the bowling alley months ahead.
Oh yeah.
So they found out it was Lucky Lanes or whatever the fuck, Lake Lanes. It was in the colony. Like, literally, I remember that bowling alley from when I was in high school. So it's literally like I could walk there if I wanted to.
So for you,
that close.
For you, it was sort of like kismet. It's like, oh, it's right there. I gotta
kismet,
go.
Absolutely, yeah. Serendipitous, absolutely.
100%.
Absolutely.
I understand.
I was like,
that.
wow. Like, I was expecting to pay like $70 for a fucking Uber to go to downtown Dallas or some shit, and then I was like, no, it's literally your high school bowling alley that fucking smelled like cigarettes. It's
nowhere. I mean, let's be honest.
It's been there for a while.
Let's be honest. It's nowhere near Dallas. It's in a completely different location.
Thank you. Exactly. It's a suburb of Dallas. It's in a fucking weird ass town called The Colony.
The Colony,
which is fucking strange.
Very bizarre. It sounds like where they put you underneath a dome or something. Like you have to live in some sort of biometric future.
Exactly. With ants.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That makes sense that Ethan would go there then, since the ants tend to follow him. So, okay. So you realize you just got to go. And by the way, congratulations to you, because a lot of people, they pass up opportunities like this. There's all these people like, you don't get involved, don't A-log them. Why don't you want you're all dying at this guy elbow. Like the biggest thing of the night is him getting elbowed in the face for a lot of people. And if people don't do that, you got nothing to cover. You got nothing to look at. You got nothing to farm. I don't understand this mentality at all. I mean, now listen, do we condone violence here at Pod Awful? 100%. Yes, we do. And also doxing is cool and fun. However, I'm not going to do that. I don't cross that line. But if somebody else does it, we give them applause. We will pay them to do it, which I think is also technically a crime, but it's harder to trace. We will give them gifts. So expect a lot of things in the mail. I already have your address. I figured you out. All right, so Dylan, you go there. Now, I saw you in there. I saw you like right before the big strike happened, and the only strike of the night, by the way.
Oh, God, no. Please don't tell me you saw me doing... Because, okay, Alex Stein, he did stand-up, and I did some cringy fucking Kanye grab the mic shit.
Yes, you did.
And, yeah, like, all the fucking stupid A-logs on the QB Farms thread. Yes, guys, I was... super shit faced, okay? It's like if you guys ever played the Yakuza video games, when you get super shit faced, you have like a little like 9, like like in the bottom. I'm sorry, the upper left corner. There's like a 9 tier like drunkenness level. I was at that level.
You were very drunk. It was obvious.
So yeah.
It was obvious. So you got drunk, and then how? Okay, so what incited the incident? Because this is something that even with my guys on the ground,
Thank you for asking.
We don't know.
Yeah.
We don't know how this happened.
Thank you for asking. Because I want to clarify it because it's very anticlimactic. It's very kind of funny and stupid.
Okay, actually, hang on.
Dude,
let me pause you there. Pretend it's pretend it's climactic, because that's what we want instead. Like
I'll try, man.
Even if you have to lie, you're the guy.
No, I'll try.
You're the guy. You get to say whatever you want.
This is what happened, man. Literally, I fucking mildly heckled Pat Dixon. That's what fucking started it. That's literally what fucking started it.
Really?
I talk about this in my 40-minute rant. Yes.
I just want to say
talk about
this.
In my 40-minute rant.
I want to say this. I am friends sort of with Pat Dixon. I know him a little bit.
With Ryan. Ryan Katsu Rivera.
Exactly.
I know you're friends with him.
Exactly. And I've been on Pat's show. I like Pat Dixon. But listen, he went into a no-win scenario.
It was fine. Yeah.
There was no making that, like, most of the crowd was probably gone at that point after the cops, right?
Absolutely.
And then there was no way he was going to have a good set. And this guy, he gets up there. He does it anyway. By the way, we have footage of Pat Dixon at the event as well. He was sitting in a corner by himself on his phone the whole time. He did not want to be there. Yeah, tell the folks about it.
Well, Pat, listen, I have no hard feelings against the guy, but he reminds me of Steve Buscemi and Billy Madison.
Mm-hmm.
He's kind of like a weird that kid, but like a 50-year-old version of it. Yeah, you're right. He was in the corner with like his fucking default iPhone earbuds in, like the fucking classic, not iPhone, iPod, like white earbuds in that had like a fucking wrinkly wire.
Yep.
And he's just kind of like refreshing his fucking Twitter feed, I guess, for the 100th time, getting no mentions, whatever. I felt bad for the guy. Like, I actually tried to fucking small talk him, and I was drunk rambling. I was talking about Gavin. He's a fucking Jew-loving idiot. I was talking about Ryan Katsu Rivera, who I like. He's very talented, very good at impersonations. You know this, Jesse. He's your buddy.
Yeah.
His Twitter handle is literally Asian Pat Dixon, right?
Yep.
And like, I'm trying to schmooze him, and he gives me like a dirty look because I'm like drunk rambling, and I kind of took that a little personal. He gives me like a weird like, oh my god, here's a fucking normie drunk rambling.
Yeah, he didn't want. He wanted nothing to do with anybody there. He did not want anybody talking to him. Coming
exactly. So exactly. So they have like a stand-up comedy block. So Alex Stein goes first, who's actually a really cool guy, like super chill, really funny,
100%.
He's a mensch. He's actually really cool. He kept giving me the mic during his comedy set, and I'm sorry for the stupid fucking, cringy shit I was saying. But after Alex,
it couldn't have gotten any worse than what was already happening.
I'm sorry, but like, a bunch of white trash mongoloids from the Colony, Texas are not going to understand Pat Dixon's comedy, and it was a dead crowd. Nobody was laughing at his shit, and I was mildly heckling him. And
by the way, we appreciate heckling. We appreciate heckling the internet and heckling the real world. So we're 100%. We heckle. Exactly, I mean, bullying is sort of heckling, right? It's the same thing. When you're doing critiques online, that's heckling. This is all heckling. So we love it. We love that you heckled.
Absolutely. And listen, like the operative word there is mildly. Okay, so I was mildly heckling him. I wasn't trying to be a dick, man. Like, I like the guy. I was trying to fucking give him something to work with. I thought by heckling him, he would have like an extension in his fucking comedy bit. But dude, the guy got fucking mad. He got peeved. And then, so that's where Ethan steps in. So Ethan, he's, your typical brown-nosing doofus. I think in order to like, just kind of kiss the ass of Pat, because Pat is like tangentially connected to Anthony Cumia, right? Some like former like, super popular shock jock. I guess
he fucks kids. He's a guy. He's another guy who fucks kids.
Well, yeah. That's a whole nother. That's another deep dive. But yeah, I guess Ethan wanted to impress Pat, so he's just like hollering at me. He's like, "Man, you motherfucker, get the back, shut the fuck up, get the back, get in the back." And I was trying to be polite. I was a polite, cordial guy. I did go in the back. I was like, "Sorry, apologies, I won't heckle anymore. My bad, man." I patted Ethan on the back. I'm like, "I'm sorry, man. I won't do that again." He's like, "Man, just shut the fuck up. Just like cut that shit out." So I get in the back, I think I heckled one last time.
Yeah.
Sorry, he's very high pitched, right? I think I did it one last time, and from there, that's where Ethan just kind of does this kind of, this scuffed, corny like pro wrestling bit where he's like, going, he's digging his heels and humiliating me. He's just like, "You motherfucker, man, I warned you. You get the fuck out of here. Kick this guy out. Security, get him. You better watch out before you get hurt, etc., etc." And I'm sorry, it's like a Yakuza video game. I'm like tier 9 in my drunkenness. This fucking high-pitched cocksucker, his stupid fucking
What did he say? Do you remember what he said to you right before you struck him? Because you weren't. It didn't look like you were planning to hit him when the security came for you.
Exactly. Thank you, Jesse. Thank you.
That cigarette drag looked pretty intense.
Well, it was
it's funny. Yeah,
you take in this very long drag of smoke, which I think was you trying to go like, "All right, listen, I'm willing, but I'm not planning on it." But then I can see him. He's walking up to you. He's saying something. Do you even remember what it was he was saying?
No, guys, it really was very, very, very impulsive. Very, very impulsive. So it's funny because I'm not even a smoker. I only smoke when I drink for like big events like this.
Yeah,
So
I
I'm
can
not
tell.
even a smoker, but when I do have these like big events, I will buy a pack of Lucky Strikes.
Right.
So yeah, I was chain smoking these Lucky Strikes, and again, it's very, very, very impulsive. This fucking guy just kept hollering, like he was trying to use me as a prop to kind of demonstrate his Ralph maleness. And it's like, bruh, I'm not a fucking prop. I'm not some goober, right? So he just kept hollering. It was so fucking annoying.
So it was
and then
just
it's
it
very
was just
impulsive,
the wrong.
very
It was just
spur
the
of
wrong
moment.
moment. He just came at you at the wrong moment, and you just felt like something needed to be done.
No, it's not even that deep. It's very impulsive. It was literally yapping like a chihuahua. And it was like I just wanted to pop him. Okay, so yeah, like I've been reading the fucking Kiwi Farms threads, guys. Yes, the form was stupid. It was weak, but it was meant to be weak. It's supposed to be weak. It was meant to just pop the guy. It was meant to just pop him. Yeah, it was just meant to pop him. Just like it's kind of like last week we saw Will Smith and Chris Rock and that stupid fucking scenario. It was kind of like that. It's just like a very momentary. Shut the fuck up, dude. Just a quick pop.
And as you guys can see, this guy Dylan, he's a baby gorilla. If he doesn't hold back his full power, Ethan could be dead. Who would win in a fight between a gorilla and a pig?
Right? No. It's funny. No, yeah. People they were like zooming in, like my
now they're saying in the chat room. They're saying in the chat room you're coping. They say you're coping right now.
No, it's not. It's not. Like I anticipate those types of hacky comments. Yeah, my shirt does go up for a brief moment. People were like, "Gunt on gunt action." It's like, guys, no, I'm not. I don't have a gunt. Okay, I'm beefy. Okay, but it was very, very impulsive.
I gotta be honest. That sounds like a cope. Can you come on camera right now?
He looks like a beef.
Can you come on camera right
now?
Can you come on camera right now
and
prove that you don't have a gun on camera?
I'll go on cam. You want me to go on cam?
Oh yeah, 100%.
How does this work? Turn on camera.
Yeah, just turn on camera.
Okay, can you guys see me?
Hang on a second. Let me get you up here.
Oh,
hang on. All right, now you gotta see you gotta stand up and lift up your shirt a little bit.
You want me? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna suck it in.
No, you're not allowed to suck in. Stop sucking in. I can tell you.
Okay.
I want you to completely exhale. There you go.
That's me. Exhaled.
Right. Certainly compared to Ethan Ralph.
That's not too bad.
Me how to lift,
that is a gut, not a gunt.
Oh, there's a little bit, but.
Would you be willing to pull
your?
Okay.
Wait, hang on. Enough fan service.
Hang on. Would you be willing to pull down your pants and show us your penis real quick?
Show the people.
Well, no, that's no. You have to pay for that.
Okay. All right.
How much?
No.
The dimensions.
I just want to. I only want to compare it to Ethan Ralph's penis to see how big it is compared to his. It's just a comparison thing. It's sort of a dick measuring contest.
No comment.
Okay, fair enough. Comment. All right, Paul, what were you going to say?
No fan service.
Well, I was going to say I heard kind of through the grapevine that you were a quote unquote closeted fat guy.
I use the word beefy. I'm beefy.
I think you used the exact words closeted fat guy.
So when you said closeted fat guy,
I don't know how that's even possible.
You just meant fat guy who is in the closet because you are gay, or what does that mean?
Yeah, that's what made me curious.
Yeah, no, that's a good question. Curious? Like I don't, no, like I'm secretly fat. I don't understand.
No, we're asking you.
These are just your words.
Wait, what's the question? Am I secretly fat? You just saw my stomach.
All right, actually, will you come back? I'm going to bring you back on the camera here. Will you just, so that we can understand for sure whether or not that's true, will you just walk over into your closet really quick and then come back out?
Well, no, this is a wired.
You don't have to hear headset. You don't have to hear us while you do it. Just take the headset off and then walk into the closet, come back out, sit back down, and talk to us.
I'm not going in my closet, Jesse. Jesse, no, I'm not doing that. Okay. I love you guys. I'm not doing that.
So you're not closeted.
But no, yeah. Rain check. I'll take a rain check.
Right,
no.
Okay, I think that proves that he's not closeted. It would be very funny if you did. We would all have a really good time.
I'm not gay, if that's what you're asking.
We're not.
In my video that I'm about to upload.
Whoa! Nobody said you're gay. You're closeted.
Are you Greek?
No. In my video, I actually call out Pay. What's that girl? Pey. Pay, baby. Come on, like come to North Texas and sit on my face. So yeah, I kind of in hindsight, I was like, dude, if I like hit that guy, I hope Pei was watching. Hope she was impressed. So yeah.
Now,
so anyone asking that cheeky?
Are you talking about the one girl that was there?
No, she actually wasn't there.
80s girl?
Actually, oh my god! Thank you for mentioning '80s girl. I didn't know that was Dick's girlfriend. I actually trolled Dick.
We call her hula girl.
Sometimes she is his girlfriend. Sometimes she's not. It depends on whether or not she has to sleep in the cut truck.
No, I saw Dick and I was trolling him. I was trolling him by going up to him and going, "Yeah, this girl, like, I'm gonna doink her in front of you. Like, what will you do about it, Dick?" So I actually trolled Dick, and to his credit, he was actually chill. He was like, "Buddy, don't do that. Please don't like joke around like that."
Oh,
and,
that's not being cool.
He was fine.
That's not being cool. That's not knowing how to handle it.
Being a cock.
That's being
No, but he like patted me on the. It was fine. He understood the like he was good with banter.
No, that's the same thing he did when some guy came to his house and he was like, "Oh, you're from the internet." He just doesn't know how to respond to stuff like nobody has ever like until very recently in his life.
Yeah.
No one has been willing to go up to him and say shit like this. You know, this is a guy who he's like the living embodiment of skipping leg day. He's always working out his arms, which is very mysterious how he hurts his arm when that's the only part of his body that he's constantly working out. And then he thinks like he's, a big man. And by the way, there is a secret. I don't know if you guys know this. After we saw the behind the scenes footage, especially, there is a conspiracy that Dick is secretly actually short and he's wearing very thick shoes. And there's we actually have to talk about this with a few people from the event that night. These guys are wearing lifts, and
they all wear lifts, man. They all wear lifts.
It's confirmed. This is 100% confirmed.
1,000%.
I do also want to point out on that note, Dick made a point to constantly stand on stairs above anyone he was talking to.
I noticed that too.
With a railing up his ass.
Yeah, and he would put the rail inside his asshole where he felt most comfortable. So anyway, okay, so you trolled Dick too, which is great. I love that. But here's the thing. Everybody's wanting to know about this. I'm going to take you off screen here for a second because let's take a look at the fight. You start getting attacked by security. And Ethan starts walking over. And bizarrely, I don't know if you've seen this conspiracy theory or not, there is a lot of talk about this. The camera cuts right as Ethan comes over to you, and everybody wants to...
He stomps me in the back of the head. Yeah.
Whoa!
Yeah. He stomped me in the back of the head. Absolutely. Yep.
I'm doing my best Andy Warski.
He stomped me in the back of the head. 1,000%. Yep.
So the belief is the original video includes that, and this is Chaggett filming, right?
I believe it. So Chaggett, like, this guy fucking saved my ass.
Well, sort of.
The entire time I'm like,
hang on, sort of.
The entire time I'm like super paranoid. Yeah.
The thing is, Chaggett's filming.
Go ahead.
But Ethan is in control of Chaggett all night. So Ethan controls mentally and physically. He controls pedophiles. It's like his Ant-Man like superpower. He has the ability to command pedos. And so Ethan was in control of Chaggett's phone that night. And everybody says if you watch on stream, the moment Ethan finds out he's got that video, Ethan's like, "What you do? What you got that film?" And everybody thinks he went in and clipped off the part where he stomps you. So you're confirming. You
he
swear
did stomp me in the back of the head.
You swear on a stack of holy scripture.
1,000. Yeah. Get a Bible, get a Quran, get a fucking the Mormon Bible, whatever the fuck. Yeah, get an L. Ron Hubbard tome, whatever the fuck. He did stomp me in the back of the head. 1,000%.
So I guess you can't press charges since you hit him first.
What's his shoe size?
What is his shoe size? We all been wondering.
The shoe size? I don't know. It was a very small diameter, but he did indeed stomp me in the back of the head.
Wow. Now, can I ask, did you during the kerfuffle, did you just kind of give up because it appears that the DJ was the one that kind of took you down single-handedly?
It was like some bald. Yeah, it was like some bald.
It was the DJ. Yeah.
Was that him? Okay, it was some goofy bald gunt guard. Some idiot. I said this on my rant video. I think he took like a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu Groupon or something. Because when he was like, well, first of all, by the way, when I recognize that security's coming after me, I resign. Like I put my hands up. I let them politely like take me down. Because security, they're a part of the business. So if you start fucking with security, that's when you get into like very deep legal water,
All right.
like trouble shit.
Hang on a second. Now we've got so Andy Worski is messaging me. He's coming in clutch here. Andy from Kino Casino. He's got here. He sent me. This is actually from Paulie Frog has posted this on Twitter. There's apparently video evidence of Ethan deleting the footage. Let's take a look at this real quick.
Did. Yeah, 1000%.
Let's just. So this is from the live stream.
The video on my Telegram.
Do it
now.
Yeah.
Okay, do it. Did you really? Yeah, I got a fantastic angle of it. You're lying. No, I did. You want to see it? Yeah.
Okay, so now
Did you post it?
hang on. You hear the way he's saying that? Like, as a person who has dealt with literally retarded people like Chaggit many times in my life, he's talking the way you talk to a retarded person when you're trying to manipulate them into doing it. Oh, did you? Oh, really? Let me see it. Do I want to see it? Oh, yeah. No, yeah, let me take a look. I'll just take a quick glance at it.
Okay.
Yeah, no, he's a scumbag. Yeah, he definitely stomped me in the back of the head. Absolutely.
Yeah, he wants to see how long. He definitely wants to see how long it goes because he's wondering: is it just the part where I get hit, or is it the part where I go full white N-word and start stomping a man in the back of the head? Which, by the way, the bowling security allowed him to do that.
Oh, they helped. Like, dude, like it wasn't just the bald guy restraining me, and I allowed him to restrain me. And even when he took me to the ground, he was desperately trying to do some like scuffed BJJ. He was desperately
emphasis on BJ,
like seeking underneath. Yeah, he was trying to get underneath my chin. And he's going for the blood choke.
All right, let me.
So he was trying to go for the blood choke.
Let me play this. Let me play this.
He was going for the blood choke.
Well, of course it was live on stream anyway, but. Wow.
Where are you playing it?
Here we go.
On the stream. Sorry, you're not going to see it here in Discord. I'm playing on the stream. So
I'm not seeing anything. Yeah, did your thing.
Oh, look at that. 104. So if you look at that, the video was originally 1 minute and 4 seconds long. But from Chaggit's channel, it's now been cut down to 15 seconds. This is some brilliant autism.
Get out before you get.
So it's been cut down 15 seconds. Wow.
Yep, absolutely.
Kiwi Farms in the chat are saying that you now have the power to blot Ralph out permanently.
No, I don't do that, guys. I don't press charges. Like,
well, you did hit him first. Technically, it might have just been an elbow, but you did hit him first.
Thank you, Jesse, for pointing that out.
Well, he said he did a wrestling move, which is not really assault.
Yeah, I mean that works when you're on a bouncy mat. Maybe he's on the hard floor of the bowling alley, getting his head stomped in.
Thank you. Yeah, like that's one of the recurring fucking like critiques I keep seeing, where it's like, LMAO, WTF, what the fuck was that? What the fuck stupid elbow was it? It's like, first of all, I had my Rico GR, my point and shoot. I had this in my hand. I have a wrist injury from weightlifting. I'm not trying to like concuss the dude. I don't want to fucking knock him out, have him land on his fucking head, and put him in a vegetative state.
Here,
so
could you do this though?
The elbow.
Could you file a restraining order against him for me? Just because?
No, I don't do that. No, Jess, I know that's what the people want. I don't do dirty shit like that, man.
He did it to me.
Like, this was just a fucking bar scuffle. It's fun and amusing. I'm not gonna fucking do dirty shit like that.
Listen, what you did,
but I won't do it.
What you did was technically wrong. What you did was technically wrong, but we love it in big respect. But despite that, what he did to you is potentially life-ending. Like, that's crazy.
Exactly. Thank you. What I did was. It was the best optics, right? You get a guy who jolts, his neck goes back. It's very gifable, right? It's very, very gifable. It's fun. It's whatever. It's like a flick on the forehead. It's not that big a deal. But yeah, him stomping me in the back of the head, that is essentially a glorified curb stomp. That's bad.
Finally, the shoe is on the other foot. The white end stomps the white guy.
You're a scumbag, but I'm not. Yeah, I'm not going to do anything about it. It's whatever.
No. Was your head to the side? Was your face on the ground? Like, how did that?
Well, the bald guy was putting me, like I said, he's desperate to make me unconscious. His forearm is desperately trying to get underneath my chin. he's going for the blood choke. So as I'm like preoccupied, I'm preoccupied with this bald dipshit gun guard retard trying to fucking render me unconscious via rear naked chokehold. With my intention, my attention on that. That's when he comes in, does the attempted.
Andy's telling me I stopped that one a little early there because apparently Jagged actually says that he even got him stomping. He says it. So hang on, let me play this one more time.
Thank you, Jagged. I talked to Jagged. He's friendly. He was cool.
From
what I gathered,
don't say that ever. Don't ever even say anything like that.
I won't say that. I mean, it was very quick. I talked to him for like a minute.
All right,
you guys probably know more than me.
All right, let me play this. I want to hear Jagged say it.
Shit, no, I got you stomping him and shit. No, I didn't know. Stomping him and shit. No, I didn't know.
Wow.
No, I'm just kidding.
And you hear Jagged cover for. Oh, I'm just kidding.
The security guards, I mean.
Yeah.
Wow, look at that. And by the way, that kind when you see something like that happen right before your eyes, and the guy is wearing a shirt that says "Fed" on it, it really makes you wonder. It really does.
Yeah.
But
All right, so I probably ended that one too early again. Well, I'll keep checking with Andy to see if I need to continue playing this 30-second video. But okay, I don't know. Are there any other big questions? What else is left? I mean, what do you think after all of this? I'm sure you did not mean to kind of blow up on the this corner of the internet. It was all kind of an accident, but this was the big talk of that night.
Yeah, guys, it was very impulsive. To me, like, I'm a chill, laid-back guy. To me, this is just funny. This is just amusing. This is not a big deal, okay? It's not a big deal. It's whatever. It's fucking whatever. It tickles me. It's not anything, man. It's not a big deal. So, like, despite all this, I don't hate Ethan Ralph. It's like whatever. It's so in the moment. It's nothing. And by the way, Nick Rekieta, I fucking emailed that guy because I have a platform right now. Nick Rekieta, I emailed you. I wanted you to suggest to me a fucking trial lawyer in Tarrant County. This guy fucking never emailed me back. So Rekieta, you better fucking reach back to me because
Nate,
elbowed this guy that you are feuding with.
Nick is actually my blackface lawyer. I go to him for all my legal issues. He actually was.
That's why I bring it up.
He was the one to help me during Ethan trying to have me what is that term called where you're not allowed to no contact ordered. Nick helped me with my legal troubles there, and so Nick, as my blackface lawyer, please help out Dylan here, and maybe you can convince him to go ahead and charge Ethan Ralph with crimes against.
And I was not wearing a purse.
humanity.
I keep reading comments. I was not wearing a purse.
You technically
it was a fanny pack, man.
No, that was
fanny pack.
It actually was a purse.
No, it was the Armani man purse.
No. I want to say that after you said you were a closeted gay, fat guy.
That is a purse.
You did say, "Let me check my purse." I heard that. You said, "Let me check my purse."
As a guy who wore a purse to the event, that was a purse.
That absolutely was a purse.
No, it was the Armani man purse.
Lenny
I got it from Portugal. Yeah,
Lenny wore a Pokeball to the event.
Fuck you, bitch!
It had my camera cleaning devices in it.
Yo, this guy's on the ground right now.
So I keep fucking T-Clips on fucking Twitter was like, who's that guy wearing a purse?
Am I crazy?
Pack, dude. It's super convenient.
Am I crazy, or is the last guy on camera? I think it's this guy right here. Actually, this bald guy. I think he's got a swastika tattoo on his elbow. I might be seeing it wrong. Somebody walks in front of the camera right at the end, and there's like a little
Tell your wife to shut the fuck up.
There's a little line drawing.
Sorry.
Mr. Dylan, looking back, do you have any regrets, and would you do it again?
I have no regrets. I did nothing wrong. It was impulsive. The guy did not get injured. It's fucking fine. Like, I elbowed him immediately. He's talking on the mic again, saying arrest him. Nothing bad happened to him. It's whatever. It's a fucking gifable little fucking moment.
How about
nothing
this?
major?
How about we do this? Number one, what do you think is who do you think owns the more expensive purse, you or Ethan?
I think Ethan. His is Armani. Mine's Timbuktu. It was like $80.
That's the incorrect answer.
It's functional.
That's the incorrect answer. Ethan no longer owns his. Number 2.
Yeah, touche.
Number 2. How about we do this? How about we offer Ethan an ultimatum? And I think this is interesting. Okay, you could charge him. Now he could charge you as well, but I doubt he's going to do it because of all of his legal troubles. What if we do? What if we put it back on the table that you do charge him for stomping your head in, but we say you're willing to not do this if he releases the full video of your head getting stomped? I'd like to see it. I'd like to see your head getting caved in.
No, I'm not pressing charges.
Okay.
It's nothing. But
Okay.
yeah, it's stupid. By the way, dude. By the way, Jesse.
Yeah.
What happened to Red Bar, man? I fucking miss him. Like, I'm a fucking Scars Club subscriber. He's been gone for a year. I fucking miss him, dude.
You're fucking George Floyd on Kiwi Farms. Yep, got you.
I'm not. No,
yes,
I'm not.
you are.
I'm not.
Yes,
I'm
you
not.
are. Yes, you are. Got you. Got you. How did you have
I'm not.
How did you have the video of the diapers?
Busted.
How did you?
I talked to Mersh at length, by the way.
How did
I talked to Mersh
How did
about
you?
Red Bar.
How
and he was
did
actually
you?
like,
I'll
Go ahead.
I'll talk to you about that in a second. How did you have the video of the diapers?
that was not me. That was not me.
That's
That was
not
me.
you. Because
I don't know what you're
you've said a few things
No.
tonight that make that sound like it's you. A few things.
How many dogs do you have?
How many dogs?
I just
do
saw
you
the
own?
one.
Yeah. How many dogs do you have?
We need to see some scars.
I want to see that
I-
dog. Bring that dog back in here.
I have a Pomeranian. That's it.
Okay.
But no, I definitely miss Red Bar. Mike, please come back.
He is.
What disease does he have?
I can tell you exactly what he's got. Have you heard of Crowder-David's disease?
Crowder? No, that's made up.
No, it's not. No,
Does
Crowder-David's.
he have like pancreatitis or something?
No.
Oh, funny.
Crowder-David's disease it's an autoimmune disorder, which I don't know if you know this. I'm not sure if anyone in the audience knows this. Autoimmune disorders, technically speaking, have never been even proven. They're not even actually believed by science. They're believed to just be a psychotic disorder. But just in case they're real, Crowder-David's disease is a autoimmune disorder where you believe it's sort of like fibromyalgia, where you just believe so hard that you're in constant pain and it has nothing to do with your drinking problem that you suddenly you can't control your bowels. And so and honestly, I would not wish this on. I wouldn't wish this on Ethan Ralph. I wouldn't wish this on any. It is similar to Crohn's disease.
He would lose weight. Yeah.
I don't know that he would actually. I think he wears a shirt that says
yeah,
Fed.
right.
He wears a shirt that says Fed on it for a reason. It's actually he ran out of ink. He meant to say feed. But
that's yeah.
I'm pretty sure I think he's from what I understand, he's getting the best treatment he can in Tucson right now. He's like he flew out there to see the top guys or something. I only hear this stuff secondhand.
I thought he moved to New Mexico. So what the fuck is that about?
Who knows, man? Who knows? But
yeah,
some people are saying he's in a wheelchair. I don't know if this is true or not.
He's like ghost politics.
I don't know what that means, but the
ghost politics. Okay, never mind.
I'll tell you this. Yeah. I absolutely like. He and I have had our differences. You know, he got really upset when I called him out for copying me and Man Cow and Owen Day, and I'm not really sure what that was about.
Yeah.
And but I've said it to him before. I like him. I wish him the best. I really enjoy.
I like both of you guys. Yeah, I hate seeing you guys feud. I like both of you guys a lot.
It's not a one or the other. I honestly hope he recovers. I hope he feels the best he's ever felt in his entire life from now on. And I wish him the best successes of all time. And everybody's out there giving it a year, and we're almost there. And I've extended this before, but if in case anyone's listening from Red Bar, if I've said it before, I'll say it again. If you need anything, if you need me to keep Jules in a hamster cage inside my house and let her drink from a little bottle where she licks the tip, then I've had that set up for years, waiting for it. I knew the day would come one day when I take over. And I know Mike doesn't like the term takeover, but no, in all honesty though, I think he's doing much better now, and I think the show's probably coming back soon. I don't know. I don't talk to him. I haven't watched the show in 2 years now, I think, but Well, there. I mean, nobody's watched the show in a year, I guess. But I don't know. But I really liked Red Bar back when there were other people on it and stuff. And hopefully one day he gets back to it. He's built a new studio. I don't know if you saw that. He built a new studio.
I did see that.
And it's it's a Steven Crowder style studio. They've got a neon light in there. They've got a drum set. They've got everything you need to be a podcaster. And so I'm imagining he's going to start having big time guests on. And I think even Sam Tripoli's already flown out to be on the show or something.
I saw that clip. Oh my god!
What happened?
He's
there?
fucking insane.
No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
I don't know. I honestly, I see things here or there, and then people tell me stuff, and I don't know. And I'm joking around a little bit here. In all honesty, we do wish him the best. I've been through some horrific medical disorders. And I also know what addiction is like because of my brother.
Yeah.
I just lost my brother, and I can't imagine how Jules must feel constantly not knowing if her partner is, going to be okay. And so this is for real. I am being 100% serious here. We like Mike and we wish him the best. And, I hope that anywhere he goes, it has wheelchair access. There's ramps. We pray for ramps in his future.
Well soon, Mike. For sure. All right, Jesse. But hey, that was a good talk.
Hold up. Question for you.
What's up?
What happened after you were on the ground?
They stood me up, and I just walked out. I walked out. I went with my buddy, and my buddy who's my designated driver. We went back to my house, and that was it. Like, I was very grateful that nothing else happened. So, yeah.
And then one more question, Jesse. Is there a way you can put me on screen for him?
I don't even know what that means. What do you mean?
Oh, just come on screen in Discord.
Just get on screen. He's in Discord.
Just turn on.
I just want him to be able to offer me some fitness advice because he looks really fit, and I'm really embarrassed of my gut and all of the footage.
Okay.
How do I get like you, man? Can we live sometime? I live in the area.
Work out.
I have weaponized autism. I literally just play anime opening themes, like really hot-blooded ones. One's from like One Piece.
Okay,
I just work out to like One Piece.
No, goodbye. All right, just left my own Discord, and I recommend you do the same if that's what they're going to be talking about in there. But there you go, baby. Only on Pod Awful, baby. The new Killstream, Jesse PS, baby. The exclusive interview. That's Devin. Be on the lookout for his YouTube rant about this, which you've already heard exclusively here at Pod Awful, and somehow that became about Red Bar. Well, it's going to seem really silly to go back to the Matt Jarbo, Jesse PS Killstream now, but we're doing it anyway.
That's why I want to talk off stream without these guys, Tall LJG, about all TJIS shit, BH, just M. All me when you're on its own, please.
What the fuck?
What am I reading? I feel like I just summoned a fucking demon. Did I just cast a fucking spell? Holy shit.
I haven't understood any of these texts.
My first thought is that she's a
I just want to say, Andy sent a thing saying he is a little busy, can't come on now, but he says hi to everybody and thanks and all that stuff. Andy Worski, ladies and gentlemen, he sent some of those clips. The new Killstream, baby, Pod Awful. And last we left the new Killstream, by the way, with Matt Jarbo. I am listening back to the live feed because I can't hear this cunt he's brought on to read these texts. The only way I can hear is by listening to the live stream. So I'm responding to the live stream, and I don't know why they're having some sort of issue with it, some sort of technical issue.
Heat from Skyrim, you know what I mean? Like,
holy shit! It's like I just passed a fucking level 5 fire spell or some shit. Holy fuck!
Oh my god!
Can we just pretend that Saggy doesn't know how to read and that it's her fault that it's coming out this way?
I would be right there with you to give Saggy shit, but clearly, no, Alice is functionally diminished. in a very like her spelling is terrible. Let's.
Jesus. Okay.
All right, Jesse, do you want to continue?
It's hard to understand what you're saying.
Right. Am me soon so I can covertly express. Oh my god.
All right.
You could have just moved in here with us. That's what I wanted, TBH. But now it's all like that. And anyway, I hope you feel better. I got to go to work soon. The Killstream starts soon.
Okay, Sean, it's over. I want to talk, M.
I can text you after if you want.
I can text you after if you want.
Oh my god. Pick next me further.
Oh, I don't want to talk that number on that one. All right.
Okay.
So
okay, I was going through it with my friend Haley. I drank almost an
let's
entire
call that
bottle,
phone number.
I'm not going to call that phone number. I don't know if that's still a number or not. I don't want to dox it on air. But we can now see here that she was drunk during that entire exchange. Apparently, because this is now 12 hours later. Just, I guess, for context. All right. If I didn't care about you being, this wouldn't be a thing, and I would just say do whatever, or I'd just let you come around again.
If I didn't care about you, this wouldn't be a thing, and I would just say do whatever, or I'd just let you come around again and try something later. But I do, and I'm not trying some sneaky shit. I'd just rather be honest.
Then why were you so quick to drop me?
God damn it, Jesse.
Because you told her all that shit and told me nothing. I was completely blindsided and could have lost a lot. I'm not sure if you realize that or not. You didn't even send me a message of any kind. We had talked a lot. It hurt my feeling to BH.
Oh my god.
This is terrible shit. All right. Okay, we yeah. All right. It was like
Come on.
It was like you didn't care about me at all. You say you had to do all that, okay, but you could have said, oh, okay, I couldn't. You moved it.
You know what's funny though is I can tell you're using your computer. I can tell you're using your computer. So I know you can hear us just fine. Son of a bitch.
I'm using my laptop.
No, you're not. Yeah,
yes, I'm listening to the stream on my laptop.
Yeah, finish the sentence.
Yeah. It was like you didn't care about me at all. You say you had to do all that, okay, but you could have just said something to me.
Said something to me.
Yeah, bro. Oh god, this is long. At least it's coherent. Okay, I'm really sorry. I didn't know she was going to threaten to leave you. I was being a bad friend when I told her that you invited me. I felt guilty. I'm not a good liar.
Okay, oh, sorry, that's not my...
Yeah, that's me. That's my thing. It's fine. But I was jealous when she told me that you were inviting literally any e-girl he can find.
That's not true at all. I had invited Corinne months ago just to see if she would.
That's not true at all. I had invited Corinne months ago just to see if she would. But are you gonna? Am I doing Ethan? Or are you doing Ethan?
Well, you have you have these moments of lag, Jesse. that you do. I'm laughing, which is why I'm entertaining this. But anyway, you can continue.
Well, yeah, I told you I'm having to listen back on the stream or else I can't hear Saggy.
All right, keep going. Jeez.
Where did I leave? Oh, I'll start from the beginning. I don't remember where I left off. That's not true at all. I had invited Corinne months ago just to see if she would. Then I mentioned it to Stacy, but she's a chick who watches my show, and I always joke around with her. In no way was she ever coming, LOL. We almost got together after my divorce. She's just a friend, though. I send her goo. What?
I send her goo. Okay. Goo? Please tell me there's more to that. Oh, no, there's not.
There's not, no.
So we're going to assume he sends her
I'm
goo.
a bit of a goo farmer myself.
The goo, bro.
So we'll never find out what sending goo means.
The gunt goo. The gunt goo.
It is a mystery for the times.
I love that. The gunt goo.
Oh my god.
Bitches love it when you send them goo.
I guess so. Okay, hold on.
I let her into my DMs. I wasn't even hiding anything. This was during the snowstorm. Seems like every time I trust anyone for any reason, things go badly, LOL.
I know. I'm sorry I fucked up.
Why do you even just believe her anyway without asking me anything? IDK, I guess it happened fast. I'm not even trying to be mean.
Why do you even just believe her anyway without asking me anything? IDK, I guess it happened fast. I'm not trying to be mean. I believe you. That, you're sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't get to show you my new truck, LOL. Oh, you moved it.
Jesus.
All right. So apparently Andy and PPP won the appeal. And so they are able to continue this at a later date. So I guess we can just leave this to them then? Or are we invested into this? I'm kind of invested. To be fair, I want to know like what the goo is. That's a question.
I want to see the new truck.
It's just a new
I mean,
song.
how else are they going to hear it other than the way we're doing it right now?
Well, Andy says here we'll cover the rest soon. So clearly, Andy and PPP plan on going back into the fray. So. All right, everyone says Sally Forth. Sally Forth.
Is it possible? Can you just contact Ethan and just ask him what the goo is?
Does anyone have Ethan's number? I will call him right now. Gator, if you're watching, DM me Ethan's number. We will call him right now, and I'll ask him point blank what the goo is.
I think technically everyone's got it. You got Google.
That was such a dad joke.
That was pretty bad. That was pretty bad. Let's see. Paulo Danino here says it's slang for drugs. I don't know.
Is it though?
Doompill
he's
asking
on Kiwi Farms.
Yeah, but I don't know if his number's on there. Doompill asking, can we contact Ethan and ask him to read the Ethan parts and then get Alice to read the Alice parts? That would be great. That'd be fantastic.
Oh, trust me, his number's on there. How do you think I got his address?
Well, it's easier to change a number than it is an address. A cat here says the goo equals Gucci's, some streamer girl who's friends with Alice and also exactly like Alice, but worse. But worse?
It's easier to change a diaper than it is a number, but that doesn't mean he's doing it.
I know I change I change diapers every day, so I get that. All right, so let's see here. It's a 7:04. It's in Thursday Casino chat. I don't know what that is. So I don't know what Thursday Casino chat is. I don't know.
I guess you're right. It
Yeah.
was wrong of me to not message you. I didn't think
I might
about
have to
the
take a
time.
shit. You might have to take
I
over.
honestly am just
All
worried
right.
about you. I feel like
Hold on.
sometimes you make bad decisions. I thought if she knew the truth, it might prevent something bad from happening in the future. I never thought it would become such a problem with a 1 for some reason, where she told me she was literally leaving you. I was like, what the fuck? I was so confused. I thought I was doing the right thing telling her. I didn't know she would do that. I'm so freaking confused. I was just trying to do what I thought was right. I'm sorry, Ralph.
I do that on occasion, yes. I guess you could say you're one of my bad decisions, LOL. Wanting you, I mean. Ugh. Ugh. God, that's disgusting. Yeah, I believe you. I'm not mad about it now. It was a tough situation.
Sorry, I just felt so guilty.
I did invite him too, but that's not how you two portrayed it. Well, it's not how Amanda portrayed it anyway. Anyway, it's whatever. IDK, maybe I'll think about the Corinne. Sorry. She shouldn't be talking about me in the first place, though. I'm really mad at her. Then you told Amanda, IDK, man. Anyway, it is what it is.
No, she told me it was to meet the Odyssey guy. Me and her were talking about setting up streaming stuff and collabing. She's coming to Richmond on Monday. I don't know why Amanda thought.
No.
It was for that. When I told her, she didn't even react negatively.
Yeah, he's one of my best friends, the CEO of Odyssey.
Hey guys, sorry, I'll be right. I gotta take a massive shit. I'll be right back. Can you let my friend Scott in? He's gonna take over for me.
I don't trust you, and you drop the link to people. You bring in some weird people. Stop this horrible voice. I can't do a Southerner accent
He's just my friend Scott. He's like, I trust him with anything.
Why not, darling? It's easy. You just gotta.
Esteban here says no Scott.
Yeah, no Scott. Who's
Scott can do a perfect Southern accent.
Nah, we don't need no Scott.
I don't need Scott, man. I don't know who Scott is.
No, we don't need no Scott. No, we don't talk about Scott. No.
Yeah.
Esteban's a faggot.
Well, that's not nice. I don't like that. You know, you said he's a loose cigarette
or a bundle of sticks.
A bundle of sticks, yeah. So you calling him a bundle of sticks? He don't look like a bundle of sticks. That's
I'm not going to do the polar bear voice.
Made me realize I probably shouldn't have said the F slur.
Yeah, I don't know why you said that. You know what you damn well do. And no, don't you?
We got, but we do have Andy Worski back in the fray.
Oh, hello, Andy. How are you, Andy?
What's going on? How you doing?
Good.
I have to thank you guys, especially Jesse, man, for giving us the channel for a few minutes, man, for like the holy shit moment. But we just won the appeal. The video's up, thank God.
That's great.
Like honestly, how good. We won the appeal so fast. It happened. It was Joey, that the crazy guy who was dating Alice, the pedophile guy.
Ooh.
So since he has a check, he flagged us for gambling, like promoting gambling. So, but luckily, our channel's in good standing. So I guess he appealed it right away and went, "Oh, it's a bullshit claim."
Oh, that must be nice.
Yeah. So I'm
waiting on an appeal from last October.
Whoa, buddy! It took half an hour.
Jeez.
So because we were worried that like we lost the whole stream, like it was so fucking crazy what happened. So we'll continue the rest on.
Andy, I'm glad. Look, I pulled strings, man. I know you were struggling to get the channel back up, but I got reached out to, and I got it up. So,
I appreciate it. But yeah, man, love. No, thank you, Jesse, so much, man.
Oh yeah, of course. That was obviously just only beneficial to me, really. But
no, it helped us a lot. We were sort of like down, like for a second. We're like, we're gonna have to wait a week and blah blah blah. But
did PPP really not want to stream on Jesse's channel?
He said, "Oh,
he was apprehensive."
He said I don't want to get Jesse struck down.
So it was
look at that. PPP's a secret sweetheart. Look, you know what? I'm gonna give him a little kiss on the nipple.
No, he's like,
oh my.
He's like, oh, and that's why you were like, I don't care if it's struck down, and I'm like, are you sure? And I'm like, Ashton, he literally just said he doesn't care, and I'm like, well, won't bring anything up or anything like that, whatever. And then he's like, okay, but just double check with him. Like he was just looking out for your channel because he felt bad.
All right. Well, please give him as many kisses as you possibly can for me. We just assumed that he was like, no, fuck this. I don't want to do it on Jesse's channel.
No. He felt bad. He was like, he felt legitimately like, is he sure?
Yeah, I don't care. I've already lost my fucking chance. It doesn't mean anything to me anymore. Plus, I'm only on my warning. I don't have any strikes yet. I could use a strike, you know?
Yeah. No. We really appreciate it. That Joey Kai is a fucking crazy dude. And here's what I told Ashton. I went, now we know we do our fucking show and we don't talk with crazy people in DMs ever again.
How are you going to do your show then?
No, we find
that's like 80% of the content.
Yeah.
It was the whole like talking with Alice. Because here's the thing is, you know how Alice sent us DMs, obviously, right? So apparently someone sends me a screenshot of Alice in some gaming stream, like right after ours, saying, I didn't give Andy the DMs, Joey did. And I'm like, wait, what? I'm like, Alice, you're a fucking bitch. Go fuck yourself. Like, seriously? I'm like, she's like, I did say that, but he's threatening me. And I'm like,
fucking gold brains,
so
man.
You get my stream taken down because you're a little bit afraid because of Joey?
Damn.
Like, fuck that shit. What a fucking retard.
I would love to finally teach a woman a final lesson. You know what I mean?
Jesus Christ, Jesse.
Jesse.
What?
Bring it.
So Alice is afraid of this guy, and because they used to date, and he's a pedo. Was that my understanding?
Well, I think the thing is he's not a pedo, but he sure looks like one.
It's like
It's like, have you ever been to an anime convention, Andy? That's not really like a far stretch of a look.
I accidentally ended up in an anime convention one time. I went to like New York Comic-Con as a joke, and it turns out that they have an anime convention inside that convention. Like it's a separate thing, but it's connected.
Of course, you got to keep them separated.
You got to keep them separated. And so I accidentally like walked into this like horrifying yellow corridor of the Jacob Javits Center in Manhattan, and all of a sudden it just stank. It just smelled so bad. It just smelled like piss and feet. And it's all these fucking weebs dancing around in their anime cosplay. And every single one of them was just jacking off openly to child pornography.
You are
children or something.
It like they don't even hide it. Like when they're amongst their own, brethren and sistren, I don't know if that's right. I just saw Andy make that face Andy makes, and it made me talk the way Andy talks when he makes that face. That was bizarre.
Oh, Lord.
That was weird. Anyway, that story's not going anywhere. Everybody's a pedophile but me.
Yeah, that's true, right?
Okay. You say so?
Wow.
No, I had to.
Andy's like, I'm going on vacation. I'm not telling you guys where.
Yeah.
No, I'm not. I'm not telling any human being.
Sexual tourism.
Or you were pretty into Epstein's Island and fucking Flight Simulator, Andy.
I did land on Epstein's Island.
Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome.
Didn't have a runway. That was the funniest thing. So when me and Matt, we were enemies.
Oh, sorry, Andy. To Felt Lord, this is live.
There's a
just
funny
land on the children. The strip's always clear.
No, the funniest thing Matt has ever said. like Matt, this is the funniest thing. Like, it was such a felting to me. You owned me so bad. So we did a stream, me and Kyler, where I was playing Flight Simulator, and we found your house in Flight Simulator, and I flew into it and I exploded. Right? Like that was the whole stream, right? Like finding Matt's house and blowing up. So I make a video about this and I put it on Twitter and then Matt quote tweets me and writes, "I'm glad I could show Andy what home ownership looks like." I was like, I got no response to that. That's crazy. That's the best. Like
Andy knows what it looks like. He sees his parents all the time.
Wait, are we done? Are we done reading now? Everyone's like yelling at
Well,
us.
I was looking at the DMs. There's the next one is I think probably where we can end it with the Ralph saga. Just because
There's no point in going back.
Well, no, this one is interesting because it shows you the emotional side of Ralph a little bit.
Yeah, I want to read it again.
Where he basically
Speaking of Ralph,
just,
Matt,
this passage right here, you know, is like, I don't know what I thought we had. I don't know.
Sorry, I just want to jump in. Felt Lord said he's 5'10". I guess he is.
Trying to make you feel bad again.
Is he talking about the rape?
I don't know exactly what he's referring to. I think it's like whatever he thought they had as a relationship. Because remember, to Ethan, any woman who shows him like any kind of affection is clearly someone he's trying to have sex with.
That must be the first non-consensual relationship.
I like how Matt called it a passage. Like it's like Ralph 412.
I'm just wondering how many drinks it takes for a woman to want to tap that or let that flop around on them. I don't know.
Well, apparently enough that you can't see or think.
I think I'd have to be literally unconscious.
All things considered, we have video evidence of this and confirmation that the person in question was drunk at the time. So, you know, and now Ralph has been convicted of that.
Yes, Glacial Pace, this is live.
Crazier, so we're gonna do a part 2. But no, Matt, go ahead. Well, Matt, I'm gonna say this. I have to actually run. I have to do a bunch of editing. I'm leaving in 2 days, and I gotta get so much fucking shit done. But I want to come in and thank you all for the support. Pod Awful, I had to thank you in person because like you're king. You actually are. Like that means a lot to me. Like no homo or anything, but
complete homo. We're having sex now.
Yeah, just have sex.
Yeah, and by the way, R.I.P. to your brother. I'm very sorry.
Thank you, man. Thank you for that nice tweet and the DM you sent me. That honestly meant a lot to me.
No,
that was crazy. Matt, are you gonna watch the rest? Are you gonna read the rest of the tweet?
There's like we're halfway fucking through. That was the end of the Ralph arc, from what I could tell.
Okay,
and
Matt,
the rest is all pantsu, and then
Matt.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna run in a second. I really have to edit. It's fucking gay. I don't want to do it. I want to shoot myself in the head rather than do editing right now.
Sure,
but the pantsu shit is disgusting. Like it's like okay, Ralph is being a simp and being weird. The pantsu stuff is like groomer 101. Like get ready, dude. It's so fucked. Like it's so nasty, the sexual stuff, knowing that she was pregnant. Like it'll make you like sick, dude. Like pantsu's fucked. They're probably like losing their minds that we have these texts in the first place. So that's your warning.
Okay. Well, I mean, I mean, I'm kind of scrolling through here. I see the picture of Alice in the thigh highs, and Ralph's like, "Hey, they look pretty nice."
Well,
that's creepy.
Well, hang on, let me read.
Yes, this is live. Wings of Merchdemption.
Right. So Pantsu, she puts hang on, there it is. Me, Alice, and PvP. Okay, so Pantsu puts a picture of her wearing a shirt and a dog collar, and then she wrote, "You want to wear this and get on all fours for Ethan?" And then and then Alice replies, "Not really. I kind of like someone else. He just gave me that idea. I'm trying to be a good Christian girl." And then Pantsu replies, "Why did you lie to me then?" Like, it's so fucked up. Like, their relationship is so disgusting. You're like, wait, what? It's fucked, dude. But
Oh wow! See, that's fucking nuts.
Here, Matt. I'm actually not sure if this is in the folder.
I don't see them in the images on Kiwi Farms.
Okay,
so I don't see that specific passage on there.
Here, passage. All right, I'm gonna send you
the Book of Ralph.
I don't know, man. I have weird ways of saying things. What can I say?
Here, Matt. I'm gonna DM it directly to you because this
All
is
right.
like Alice redacted a lot of it because it was talking about like Dick Masterson forcing her to suck a bottle and all this
Okay,
crazy
now
shit.
I'm in. Hang on a second. Let's hear about this.
Reeling back in.
Wait a minute.
Okay, hang on. I might have to go live again.
Okay. Hear this. Okay, Jesse. Oh, you guys, you're gonna love this. Okay, so here's the lore. I'll explain it in 2 minutes. So when Dick Masterson was in Vegas, apparently he had a ton of acid, and apparently he's the godfather. He's the guy that you have to go to see if you could invite somebody. So Ralph was nervous about this. We went over this a little bit, right?
Mm-hmm.
So from what we hear from Alice, and everything's corroborated right now, and everything's like matching up in the timeline. But apparently, so Dick puts acid in a water bottle, okay, like whatever, like
hydrofluoric.
Well, no, not the murdering one, but like the regular one to make you have fun. And then so she was gonna take a sip out of it, and he goes,
silly.
"No, suck on it." Like, and Alice had to suck on the bottle like a cock to take the acid. Like
He was picturing himself being Alice during that.
Let's just say Dick's not going to be happy that all this is coming out.
Trust me, every time he drinks out of a bottle, that's how he does it.
Yeah, I'm going to try to find the good ones for you, Jesse, because I know you're like anti-Dick, and you'll.
I mean, it's true. He sucks cock, right? Like this is a known fact.
Yeah, in the what's it called, the a Burning Man.
At Burning Man, yeah, he looks for guys at Burning Man and sucks their cock.
Which is weird that, yeah. Well, isn't it weird that like what's his face? Ralph's like, Elijah, did you have sexual relations with a man? And like, your BFF sucks cocks.
Yeah, nobody will ever call it out from the guy they know. I call everybody I know gay, whether it's true or not.
Exactly. Everyone.
I mean, look at the way Scott's eating that fucking ice cream.
Impressed. I
get called out for eating ice cream.
Well, it's been very sexual. I've been watching you. It's very sexual.
I didn't keep it down after hearing all these stories.
I thought that was
Just enjoying a fucking ice cream.
Where did the Eliza Schaefer gay stuff come from? Because I
think from that time he was sucking that guy's cock.
I mean, sure, I guess. I don't know.
From what Ralph explains and from what I hear is apparently Elijah Schaefer claims or something. This is alleged through Ralph, so take it with a grain of salt. But he was gang raped by a bunch of men. Elijah.
That makes him gay. That's awesome. I can't fully hate Ethan. That's so funny.
But here's the thing: is apparently he was gang raped by the same group of men multiple times on different days.
That's why he was walking gay.
Oops, it happened again. Oops, how'd I find myself here?
So apparently,
that is so
if you walk into the neighborhood one time, sure, maybe it's not your fault. You're doing it. Jesus Christ.
What was he wearing every single day of the week?
And when I was talking about bad neighborhoods, I'm talking about West Hollywood.
Of course.
So that's the situation. All right, guys, I'm gonna go run. I have to work on some shit. But
all right.
Thank you so much, guys. I appreciate it, guys.
Bye,
have a nice day. I'll see y'all later.
Have a good vacation, buddy.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Thank you.
All right. So here is what Andy sent me in regards to this particular exchange. We zoom in on it a bit more. So
I'm still thinking about that guy getting gang raped multiple times by the same guys. That's so funny.
Jesus Christ.
I mean,
I like to imagine he really was gang raped. Like he wasn't actually gay. It wasn't that he was caught at a gay orgy multiple times. He's actually just being repeatedly raped, and now he has a show.
Or
That's
was it so good
funny.
that the entire gang got back together and was like, well, we just can't go find another guy. We're going to
Yeah, I
back
know.
to that guy.
Easy target. Fucking go.
We need to read this. We need to read this.
Wait. Is it just me, or is that HH in a very specific looking shape?
That looks like an 88 to me. If you.
Yeah. It looks a little sus. Looks a little.
She looks like she's HH to BH.
What?
Oh yeah.
What does that mean?
I don't. HH2BH.
Okay.
She's Heil Hitler to be here. All right, keep
Oh.
All right, so
You can say H to BH, and then imply Hitler. You don't need to include the HH.
Hulk Hogan. All right, let's go.
There you go. Yeah, in Minecraft. So she says here, well, this because again for further visual representation. You want to wear this and get on all fours for Ethan? LOL. No, not really. Not really.
Like someone else. He just gave me that idea. I'm trying to be a good Christian girl.
Why did you lie to me then?
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
I just like you guys and I want a safe place to hang out. I don't know if that's the right thing to do.
Wait, who's messaging her this?
So this is Pantsu. Pantsu is Amanda. And she's
the light pink guy, the guy that got raped.
Is she asking this in like a good way or like an accusatory?
No, she's asking this in a
her.
Yeah, she's asking Alice if Alice wants to wear a Heil Hitler shirt with a dog collar and then get on all fours for Ethan, indicating that there would be sexual intercourse.
That makes sense. Ethan hates Nazis. He would want to fuck one to teach them a lesson.
Yeah, that's no. But anyway, and then of course, she gets upset. Like, why did you lie to me about this? I thought you were into the same stuff I am. I mean, isn't there video of Pantsu saying defending Lolly?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, she loves Lolly.
Yeah.
Ooh.
She was at that convention I went to. She stank. It smelled like a stable in there.
Oof.
J-Bet here says, asking this in a Ghislaine Maxwell way.
You want to get on all fours for daddy?
You want to get all fours for Ethan? That's
If anyone told, if he ever, oh god,
It's the first time that the horse was the groomer.
Well, the horse is the recruiter. That's
For the
really.
record, I think I'm glad that I am not Ethan's type because I heard he don't like black women, so I'm safe from the gun.
No.
Most men don't.
Oh no, he absolutely likes black women. Oh, you don't know the lore of Jay Caesar, do you?
No.
A long time ago, Ethan made the mistake of showing his screen, and he clicked on his YouTube channel and the little icon in the top right, and it showed all of the other email addresses associated with that account. And one of them was like Jay Caesar something, and people started Googling it, and they
Suppose that was short for Julius?
Yeah, basically, because it had a market. Yeah, it had like a Caesar bust in the icon or the
Little.
avatar.
Maybe it was short for Little, since he's a big fat guy.
No,
Little Caesars, the pizza place.
No,
that's what I meant.
Yeah, I get you.
Every time I say a joke, you respond like I'm being serious. Just don't respond.
Yeah,
I'll say a thing, and then you just keep moving, man.
I get it, chat. Now thank you for shitting on my safety. Now I don't feel safe anymore.
Oh yeah, no. Oh no. You got to see if I can find the Jay Caesar tweets, because basically what he was doing is he was going on Pornhub and like looking up more or less like blacked.com stuff, right? And liking all that, and then also he was messaging women on Twitter under that account, black women in the Richmond area, and trying to ask them if they wanted to like go hook up and smoke.
Keep it not bring us your finest.
Yeah.
Oh wait, pause. So let me get this straight. He's
pause.
He's going to the black women and be like, y'all want to smoke some weed?
Yeah, that works every time.
Yeah. And this is around the time he would have used
chitlins. Like,
what, is he going for the ratchets? Because
no, he would have used that.
It was either
for
that
Obama
or put
twice.
a watermelon on a string.
Oh, fuck off! Oh, fuck off!
Yes.
Come on!
What?
Jesus,
Come on.
Jesse,
I mean, hold on.
Come on.
Hold
Come
Watermelon's
on.
delicious though, so I might bite. So.
Oh, hang on a second. We got a super chat here.
Yeah, I see this
We
one
got a
here.
super chat. Go ahead and
Thank
read that
you.
super chat for us, Scott.
All right. I just got a new job, and this Oz, my first super chat to say Matt Jarbo is the new everyman.
Wow,
Good
your
work,
first
Matt
super
Jarbo.
chat, you fucked it up. You misspelled
But it didn't
something.
it wasn't spelled correctly.
No, I meant the guy who wrote it.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you very much, Jason of the Great Awakening. Good luck on your new job.
He's Aussie as well. That's
he's Aussie as well. Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, your country sucks.
Yeah.
I like that there's a guy in your chat saying racism alert, and his name is Zyklon Dreams.
Well, he would know.
Yeah, I guess he would.
I guess it.
He can smell racism from behind any wooden door.
Listen, it's not racism. Everybody can enjoy fried chicken and watermelon. It's fucking delicious, and if you think it's not, then you're a fucking racist.
No, white people don't like watermelon. Actually,
No,
I
white
love
people-
watermelon.
white
What are you
people
fucking
don't
talking
like
about?
Yeah, well, what does that tell you, Jarbo?
White
I like
people don't
water-based
You might need to
fruit.
get your 23andMe done.
I have my 23andMe done actually, and
Okay,
I'm
well,
like
let's go
99%
with
European
Try to
white.
bring it up on
And
screen.
what's that 1%? Because we're
Italian.
one drop rule.
Italian.
All right.
That's
All right,
what
you're
it
out.
is.
Sorry,
All
eggplant,
right,
you're out.
I was looking for
really
that
white.
sub-Saharan African. I was looking to
You're
see if
out.
that was
you,
there.
you got it. That's what the Italian is.
No, white people like watermelon fried chicken. What they don't like is proper seasoning. Listen, salt and pepper is not the only seasoning you put on your food.
Oh, really? Wow, cool.
It's
Yeah,
all
you want to
fine.
wash my chicken too?
I might wash your chicken because it's dirty. I don't want you to eat dirty chicken.
Oh God! Oh my!
Do you really wash
Matt,
chicken?
No, I don't wash your chicken.
Matt, did you know this? Did you know black people wash their meat before they
No,
cook it?
some people do.
Almost all black people. All
No,
all
some people are
islanders.
black people. No, some people are black.
Yeah, they're like about 13% of the people. Matt, did you know that though? That they wash their meat before they eat it, before they cook it.
That's what Jarbo says before his girl goes down.
Yeah, I know you
Well,
are like
look,
so
if
hesitant
not
to
gonna
answer
deny
this.
this as well.
I've never heard of that before. I've never.
It's
heard
100% true, especially like Islander.
I gotta Google this.
It's true.
No, it
it's
is true.
I
Yeah,
know
that's
black people like the black of my hand.
The hand,
Shut
your
up.
hand is black.
Well, the top
I
part, not the
once-
bottom
I
part.
once ran
Why is
through
it the
a house
top part?
full of black people and they were.
Have you ever seen a black person's hand?
I mean, my hand doesn't look like that. I'm very pale though, so.
Well, okay, then you don't count.
All right,
Sorry.
so according
Sorry, high yellow.
according to the to Google, you're not supposed to wash your meat.
Of course, you're
yes,
not
we
supposed
all
to.
know that.
But you can't convince black people not to do. I've been calling up restaurants that are like, you know how they started putting up those signs so they don't get their windows smashed in that says black-owned business. Whatever.
I'll find you the tweet where it was like the CDC in America posted a tweet about you're not supposed to wash your chicken, and the response they got was incredible.
Yeah, they
so
were.
much so that
Black
they basically
Twitter
wound
was
back and
angry.
like, yeah, we're not really sure if we can't. It's racist
Yeah.
to say.
Now
you
you're
can't
supposed to
wash-
believe everything the CDC says, but before the vaccine stuff, black people were not allowed to trust them because of this washing meat thing. It was against the law for them, the black laws.
Well, isn't there? I've seen. Like
at the
honestly,
replies.
is
Look
this
at the
okay?
replies.
Oh my God, so many quote tweets.
Somebody says Jordan Peters says to wash your meat.
Let's see here. This guy
Hey,
here says,
bucko.
"Sorry, we don't take advice from people who only season their meat with salt and pepper."
See, but this is the thing. And I did a whole show about this. So I grew up around black people. I'm from where Ethan lives, you know, and I
I'm
grew
surprised
up.
You got that tweet up so quickly.
That was oddly quick.
I just googled CDC "don't watch chicken" tweet, and first
Here's the
thing
thing.
popped up.
I knew black people wash their meat because I grew up around them, and I'd go over to this girl's house, and she was black, and her parents would make me dinner sometimes, and then I would see they're like washing the meat. And I was like, what? Well, it was so bizarre to me, and then I found out they all do it. And this is the thing. This is where our almost the entire racial divide lies on this, and we just didn't know that the other ones either were or weren't doing this. The whole seasoning thing is the result of this washing meat thing. You guys are washing
They
the
had to
flavor
find
off.
something else.
Yeah,
They
you're
had to find
washing
something
you're
else.
washing off the fat, the flavor. You're drying it out, ironically, by making it that way. So then you have to and also black people love eating their steak well done. They eat it well done with ketchup.
I used to.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, the thing is, I think. Okay,
They're afraid. They're afraid of cooties. Black people are afraid of cooties. This isn't a racist thing. Like this is like a real, like it's a cultural thing. They don't like cooties, and so they want everything cooked the most, and they want it washed. They're afraid of it. They're afraid of it the way they're afraid of David Blaine doing magic. And so when they wash all that stuff and then cook the shit out of it, there's no flavor left. So it's not that white people don't season stuff. We do. I've got I've never not had a cabinet filled with spices. Britain went to war with the earth over spice, but black people think you need all this extra stuff because they cook the shit out of it and they wash the shit out of it. And this is our entire cultural divide. We could all be invited to the cookout if we would all come together and stop washing meat, but they don't trust the meat. And that's because they're from places where you can't. Like it doesn't come packaged in, a nice little piece of cellophane. Where they're from, it was killed right where they bought it. And then somebody dragged it along the ground, and then they also bought a dirt cookie with it. Yeah, exactly. Their shoes are made of tires.
He's not really wrong.
Yeah, everything I'm saying is
that's
100%.
That's why
really
Saggy
wrong.
is able to communicate and join us in communication because she does not now wash her meat. She has crossed over.
Yeah,
welcome.
I've never
Welcome,
washed
Saggy.
my meat. I always knew that was stupid. My mother never.
Welcome,
washed
Saggy.
Well, now we know why she's
Saggy
single.
actually used to have dark skin until she stopped washing her meat.
No, I never had dark. I have light skin.
No, you never had dark skin.
No, I've never had dark skin. I've always been light because I avoid the sun.
No,
you say you light side like you're a Jedi?
Yes, I'm the light side of the Force. Yes, you're right.
So you're saying then?
Careful, Jesse. Careful. I see where it's going, Jesse. Careful.
Well, you said it, not me.
No, you were going to say it. I could tell.
Saggy, do you prefer black men or white men?
I don't have a preference.
It's white.
Yeah.
No, I don't have a preference.
Thought so.
Hold on, Saggy. What was the skin color of your last boyfriend?
That's messed up.
That's what I was about to ask. So
that's messed up.
Well, okay. Most recent.
White
Have
boy.
you ever dated a black guy?
She doesn't have a race preference, but she does have a credit preference.
Okay.
I used to make that joke when I talk to a dude. He'd be like, "Hey, how you doing? You kind of cute." I'd be like, "Oh, good. Yeah. What's your credit score?" Yeah, it's a good opener.
Mine's none, 0.
I want to be a homeowner one day, guys. I gotta find a man who has good credit.
Yeah, emphasis on homo.
Jesse,
I'm just
you're
playing, y'all. Anyway, everybody, let's be friends with each other. Remember, there's only one race, the human race, the white race. Thank you.
Fuck off.
I'm kidding. Obviously, there's more races than that.
I'm waiting for the punchline, Jesse. Just give it to us.
I thought I did, and then
he just stopped. I feel
he
like
just had
Jesse,
to pull it back a little bit, I guess.
He takes his time to think, should I say this? Because I don't know if I should say this.
I do?
Yeah, you think about it.
I always say this one. Where's a comment here? Joshua says here, they always ask what you drive. That is like every woman, really. Like,
I've never been asked what I drive.
Hey, take these streams down before we invite on Justine, by the way.
Sure. Yeah, that will happen.
I've never asked a guy what kind of car he drives. I asked, do you have a car? That's about it.
Oh, okay.
That is such a poor person thing.
Do you have a car? The struggle's real on here.
Which bus route do you take? Yeah.
Right? Do you need to hop on the red line?
Yeah.
What's your favorite coupon book?
No.
Well, it's kind of like, I think it's like that. Like when I was in San Diego, when I'd go to clubs and stuff and I'd meet women, it's always like, what kind of car do you drive? And then, but yeah, the whole, do you have a car? I guess it really is based upon where you are.
Oh, wait, hang on a second. Saggy, do you wear a shower cap when you take a shower?
Only if I get my hair done at the salon, yeah.
And do you use a washcloth in the shower?
No, I use my hands.
You are white. I'm sorry, you no longer get to claim black or color privilege.
Why? Because I wash with my hands?
There's 3 things that make somebody a person, a POC, a WOC, and they are wearing a shower cap in the shower, using a washcloth in the shower. You know what? I'll throw a 4th one in there. Taking a dookie in the bathtub.
No, because
And-
washcloths are you put the washcloth, you use it, and you hang it up, and it sits there, and it collects mold.
Exactly.
Yes, that's why white people don't do it. But black people use a washcloth. This is another one of those differences that most of us are unaware of. Black people don't know white people don't use them. White people don't know black people do. When I was a kid, I did. I think my parents do, oddly enough. But then at a certain point, I was like, this thing's gross.
The only time I've ever used a washcloth is
And Leroy, this is live.
because obviously you need cloth to get the makeup off good. But that's it. I don't use it on my body.
You ever take a dookie in the bathtub?
in the bathtub? So who does that?
All right, then you ain't black. Sorry, bitch, you ain't black.
Hold on, I've heard the washcloth one. I never heard of taking a dookie in the tub. That's a new one.
Trust me, they do it. They wash
No
their
one
dishes
in my
in there.
family has ever took a dookie in the tub.
They
That's
wash
so gross.
their dishes in there. They wash their clothes in the bathtub.
I have a dishwasher, sir.
I had a black roommate, and we had one bath. Like we had a half bath, but only one bath with a tub and a shower.
How could Jesse be racist? He subletted to a black man.
Exactly. I let a man give me money, and so I noticed though I kept catching him. He would he never showered. He always took a bath. And number 2, I caught him washing his clothes in the tub. I caught him taking a dookie in the bathtub. I caught him washing our silverware in there.
That's so gross.
Listen, this is what they do. I can't help it.
No, that's not.
That is what that guy did.
No. They all do it.
No, I've never done that.
I had already heard of that stuff before I lived with him. I thought it was an urban legend, and then
I've never.
I saw him doing it. They'll cook.
I think it's a calling back to their
They'll do
roots.
barbecue
They go down
in
to
the bathtub. If you don't watch out, if you got a black roommate and you're not careful, you got to make sure they're not sneaking charcoal in there. They'll just do they'll grill.
I think you're
things in the
lying. I
bathtub.
think you're making up this story.
No, it's 100%. I swear to God, Scott knows this. It's true.
I know the guy very well. Yeah.
Maybe it was just him, man. That's weird.
No, it's
We
pretty
did a
much.
survey.
It's pretty much everybody.
I've never.
Survey says Dookie in the bathtub.
Listen, all right? Press 1 in the chat room if you've heard of this before. Any of the things I just said. Press 2.
I've literally heard of nothing.
All right,
You didn't even know about washing chicken,
Matt, please press 2 in the chat.
But then
We're not
again,
using words.
I do not have that close relations with anyone.
You don't know any black people. That's the
I
problem.
no, I know black people, but I'm not not that close.
1.
All right, yeah, but there's a little bit of biasness I think going to be happening every once in a while.
It's your guy saying 1 too. Look at this.
We got Fast Sonic
I've
2.
never heard that in my life.
So there were like 3 2s.
LFM2. Yeah, I think we've got 4 2s so far.
Yeah, 4 2s and then the rest 1s. Everybody else heard of taking a dookie in the bathtub.
No, I have never heard of nobody taking a dookie in a bathtub.
Jesse is correct. He knows what he is talking about, says your black listener, Paulo Danino.
No, I've never heard that. That's not true. It might
I live in the hood. Most of this is what happens.
That's
somebody
so
said.
nasty, dude.
Jesse knows black.
Hold on. Let me. Okay, I can't believe I'm even gonna fucking
hang on a second.
entertain
Hang on,
this.
sorry to interrupt you.
You
Matt.
Google it?
We got another super chat.
Oh shit!
So Jason.
Thank you, Jason,
the Great
again.
Awakening, with Matt being the new post-COVID everyman, does it really mean we need to wash our chickens more carefully? And I think the answer is Matt.
No.
Oh, there we go.
I've never
Thanks
heard.
for your super chat.
I would argue that maybe season them more carefully, but you could cook them and cook out all the bad shit. There you go. If you get it from a fucking store,
was that worth $20, Jason? The question.
20 Australian. All right, let's.
That's not
So it's
quite the
nothing.
same.
Yeah, it's nothing.
Yeah,
It's like $1.
Wow.
No, shut the fuck up. No, but thank you very much, Jason. Really appreciate that one. I could never. I mean, I love chicken. I don't know how you could ever wash that shit. That's the weirdest thing.
You know what it is? You know how when you take it out of the pack, it's kind of slimy.
Yeah, no, I understand. Like,
black people are just they're grossed out by it. They're just like, oh my god, they hate it.
Yeah, but when you cook
They
it,
will
it's
wear
not
gloves when they make it. They put on rubber gloves.
Sorry to
handle it.
interrupt you, Jesse. We just got another super chat.
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead, Scott.
Brig Yeet. Jesse knows black people.
Thank
That's
you
a good
so
point,
much,
Brig
Brig.
Yeet.
Put that
US
on the new.
$2.
On
So
the new.
exactly the same level as that other guy. Yeah.
Well, but are we going to put that on the new Pod Awful merch? Jesse knows black people. Is that going to be?
It's been on there forever. I've got I have a shirt you can buy. This is true. Where if you buy it, you get a permanent hood pass. You actually get to say the word whenever you
No,
want.
you don't. No,
Yes, I do.
No,
Yes, I do.
You can't give the pass. You can't.
Yes, I can.
Saggy, I don't think you have the hood pass.
Number one,
fair.
you don't have it, Saggy. Number two,
You can't give it out. You
Yes,
get it,
I
but you can't
can.
give it out. That's not how.
okay,
it works.
number one, which one of us knows black people? And number two, yes, I can. I was given a permanent, indefinite, completely refundable hood pass.
But if you get given the pass, it doesn't mean you get to give.
I
said
was
pass out. You
given
just
one.
get the
I
pass.
was given an infinite hood pass where I can give it out to other people.
That's
and
not
I
how the pass works.
listen. $25, you can have the hood pass. It's that easy.
I'm not paying you for a hood pass.
Well, you would
You
have
don't
to
have a
because
hood
you're not
pass.
allowed to
Give me the
say
hood
it.
pass.
You ain't getting it any
Here-
other way.
Here's a question though, like an actual. Do you think if they actually offered that up, people would pay for it?
100%. I know they would. I sell it.
No, but I mean, like actual, like if it was a legitimate thing.
It is a legitimate thing. If you wear the listen, do you know how many people I've given the ability to just say this freely? You know that scene in Die Hard with Samuel? Which Die Hard is it? Where Samuel
Die Hard with a
Jackson?
Vengeance.
Die Hard with a Vengeance, and Bruce Willis is carrying the sign in the middle of Harlem.
Yes.
That's basically this shirt. You can
No, that's not how it works, Jesse. It's like if you get your driver's
tell
license.
me it's not how it works. I've worn the shirt a million times.
No, it doesn't work like that. If
I
you get
say
your
it
driver's license,
constantly.
You can't just give out a driver's license to other people who can say now
Yes, you can.
drive. It's not
You
how it
help
works.
other people get their license when you have your license.
I've been to jail
But you don't give them
more
the
than
license.
once. I think I'm allowed to give out a hood
But what
pass.
did you go to jail for?
Terrorism? You
That's
fucking
not, nope, that doesn't count.
No, we actually I found why Jesse went to jail.
Leroy
He
can
was
say
selling
it.
N-word passes at a Saline Middle School.
That's awesome. I love that kid. That reminds me of me. When I was in middle school, I was selling passes to the elevator and also the pool, neither of which existed at our school. I made a pretty good amount of money off of that too. You'd give them to the freshmen. You'd go, here was the scam. I put on these were handwritten, and I just wrote $5 on the pass, and then I would say to them, "But listen, I like your face. I'll give it to you for $3," and they would pay for it. It was crazy.
People will buy anything as long as the deal's good enough.
Nowadays, no kids don't ride elevators, but they do say the N-word.
Jesus.
You don't want to be doing it illegally.
By the way, who gave the pass to Koreans?
The Americans during the war. Yeah.
When I lived in Brooklyn, you'd ride the train. I used to work in Koreatown, and there'd be all these like Korean high school kids on the train, and you'd hear them like, you know, they'd be saying it.
No, there's a word in Korean.
No, that's Chinese.
No,
You're
no.
racist.
No,
That's
no,
Chinese.
no, it's in Korean.
Chinese.
It's in Korean.
That's Chinese. You're being racist right now.
I know what you're
Nega
saying.
is Chinese.
No,
You're being
no,
racist.
it's not. It's South
Yes, it
Korean.
is. It's the of Chinese.
No, it's
I think it's
Yes, it
Vietnamese,
is.
actually.
It's Mandarin. You're thinking of Mandarin. I'm talking about Korean kids. They're not the same. You guys are racist.
No, it's not. It's
Look it up, Matt. Look it up right now.
I used to
Well, I am looking it up real quick. So
Matt,
hold on.
send me
hold
a
on.
goo. Google it.
Am I the Jamie of this experience?
Yes,
Jesus,
pull it
fucking
up.
Bring
Christ.
it up, Jamie. Bring it up.
Yeah.
Pull it
So
up.
on Quora, asking here, what does it mean? So it's like Korean
No,
says
that's
it.
not what I'm talking about. That's
what
a
it
different thing. Look up, type Chinese and look it up.
No, don't do
It's
it.
It's the of Chinese. They say it all the time.
Don't do it.
All right. Oh, let's see here. All
There
right.
you go. That's the first story there. That's it.
In Chinese, the word is a common filler phrase.
It's
that people
nega.
use-
You can say nega.
Yeah,
It's-
when they're hesitating or trying to find the right
Nega.
word,
Yes,
literally translate to that. Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
It's
You
like
also
saying
said Koreans. You also said Koreans, and Koreans also have
But the Korean kids were saying it both in English and in Korean. They weren't. It wasn't you. They were saying, "Yo, what's good, ma?" I'm allowed to say. I'm not saying it for your stream, but I am allowed to
Well,
say it.
Do you did you remember this story right here where this professor was suspended for saying it?
Yes, I do remember that.
Like, I mean,
let me ask you this, Matt, because you're an older guy. You might remember this story. This is a while ago. This is a while ago. Do you remember that? There's a politician. I can't remember his name or even what position he held, but he got in a ton of trouble for saying niggardly. You remember that?
I remember hearing about that.
It was all over the news. It was such a crazy story because he said he used niggardly, which doesn't have anything to do with race. It doesn't mean black or anything. It means being like miserly or stingy or Jewy.
Well, that's okay. That's a slur in and of itself.
Oh, how do you mean?
Jesse, no.
Sometimes when I overcook a steak, it's a bit chewy.
Well, okay, so there is another word that means it's similar to that. It's I want to make sure I get the definition right here. So it's cause slight but persistent annoyance, discomfort, or anxiety, and it's niggle. That's the word.
Okay,
and that's the
you're gonna have to buy the pass to say.
But like that's the word. So here's the thing with that. Is I never knew that word until during the early days of Gamergate when like Milo Yiannopoulos used it in an article. And then all of a sudden, a whole bunch of like people in Gamergate just started throwing that word out because it just sounded super similar. So it's like,
I say
just because a word sounds racist doesn't make it racist.
I say niggling little feeling a lot. And
I try not to use anything with the NIG starting.
Well, I don't even think of it. Like,
it's
that's such a normal word to me. I don't even think of it. I don't know why I'm like constantly having people try to go like, oh, you said, just because I'm talking about some little black kid behind me doesn't mean.
Christ.
Wait, what?
Jesse.
No, I've just got a niggling little feeling that something's bad might happen. You're allowed to say that.
I think you're projecting your racism on Jesse.
Exactly. Thank you, Scott.
Yeah, let me tell you, that's exactly what's happening right here, Scott. Don't enable him.
That's all I do is enable
him. An enabler.
Jesse would have quit the show. He would have become a little church boy.
Jesse's like, how many words that I could say without getting in trouble?
No, I'm not. But Matt, let me ask you this. Do you have any like learning disabilities? I'm not saying that as like a pejorative thing.
Wow. Yes.
I'm not.
I'm slightly dyslexic.
I was honestly asking because of that.
And I might have adult ADHD.
So I am dyslexic as well, a little bit. I have slight dyslexia, and I picked that up in you. And I was wondering if you're like me as a dyslexic, are you ever afraid of saying ginger in front of black people?
No.
Okay.
No, I'm not afraid of saying that in front of black people. Anything like I figure if it doesn't start with the NI start, like you could kind of like you'll be relatively safe. But it's like, it's one of those things where it's like I always fear I'm going to mispronounce something. And I get really anal about that, which is why I like to pronounce things properly to the best of my ability, but I always kind of botch it if it's not generally like white bread terminology.
Okay.
And I just have trouble putting the words together.
Are you ever afraid of being in a room full of redheads and saying nigger?
Yeah, Jesse.
What? No, I'm saying, I'm sorry. I'm dyslexic. I meant ginger.
No.
I meant ginger.
Oh my god.
I meant ginger. I'm
Jesse.
dyslexic. I'm sorry.
Oh my god.
I promise that was not. And again, I am allowed to say it. I do have a permanent hood pass. It's good.
My god.
It's valid. It's been stamped by multiple gingers. No.
Did Jesse say nigga?
Oh.
No, I said nega. It means like. I was trying to think of the next word.
My brain is imploding.
I wasn't sure. I walked away for a second.
I'm a dyslexic Korean, so.
Jesse.
It's probably a good thing I don't really care about this fucking channel.
Let's call up. I would like. All right, let me just say this right now, because I don't want anybody in trouble here. That was on me.
I bought the shirt, so I have.
It's not Matt Jarbo. I want to apologize to the redhead community. I think you are just normal, like the rest of people, the human race, and
my brain right now, bro.
Again, I do have a learning disability. I have 2 learning disabilities. I am dyslexic. I also do have Down syndrome.
Oh my god, Jesse!
Well, what do you want me to say? Retard? That's
Yes.
All right, I know we've had a lot of fun here, but I just have to read out this super chat, guys.
Go ahead, Scott.
Jason, the Great Awakening. My internet friend Doompill is objecting to giving me Matt 40 fake Australian dollars, so here's another 20 to compensate for American autism.
Well, thank you very much, Jason, for that. And Doompill, Australia is a real place. There you go. It's always a real place. That's where
I've never been, but I heard it.
I want to go to Australia, but I don't know if I'll ever be able to get there.
Why are you afraid you'll go up instead of down?
No, I mean it's just like I mean I have.
Do you have a problem with fitting in plane seats or something? What's going
No.
on?
It's I just turned 40. I got 2 kids. I got a mortgage. You know what I mean? It's like finding the time.
Scott,
I have 2 kids, multiple mortgages, and I could.
Scott, do people with disabilities down there call it the Down syndrome under?
Oh,
the Down Under syndrome.
The Down Under syndrome. That probably would have been better. You're right. All right, I'll workshop
you
that
fuck,
one.
You fucked that joke
Listen,
up.
they
Even
can't
I
all
knew
be
that
winners.
joke.
I've had a string of hits here. We'll workshop that one. We'll come back on the new Killstream with Matt Jarbo, Jesse PS, and Scott Green, the new co-hosts of the new Killstream, and we will be. Don't worry, guys. We've heard your prayers. We will be getting rid of Saggy and replacing her with iJustine.
Yeah. And tell me what ice cream you want me to eat on the next stream. This is ice cream reviews on the new Killstream.
And here
How was that ice cream, by the way?
We're gonna mukbang now. Is that what's happening?
It's mukbang. See, this is how I knew you guys didn't speak Korean. It's mukbang.
I also loved how I thought that he just excluded me, but he just, replaced me. So, I mean, this is what it is.
I did not exclude you. No, I completely remembered you. I saved you for last to get rid of you.
That's fine. I think after tonight, I completely accept those terms and conditions.
Do you reckon you could just pretend to be iJustine?
I don't even know who that is. I don't know who 90% of the people Matt talks about are. I'm just here because
I don't talk about iJustine. That's a Jesse thing.
Scott, was that a Golden Gay time?
No, that was a Hershey's cookies and cream.
I barely know who the Gunt is. Clearly he likes black women, and now I'm horrified. I'm going to have nightmares.
Up the old Hershey Highway, huh?
Have you ever, Saggy, have you ever seen the Gunt sex tape?
Yes, because people were that.
Would you like to watch it right now?
No, I would rather not. No.
And here we are.
Get ready for the smelling.
I just don't understand the smelling of the finger. That was kind of weird.
That was a weird one. He really got in there deep.
I've seen his finger in the bottom, but I've never seen him take it out and sniff it so vigorously, and it was ugh, what the fuck?
You gotta have a good whiff.
No, for why? For what?
To make sure it's healthy.
That's disgusting.
Well, yes, health issues are disgusting. I agree.
No, smelling somebody's finger after it's been up somebody's butt.
Can we just watch the part where he smells it, Matt?
No, because the rest of it, it's too hot for YouTube.
Is that
what can I say?
Against TOS?
It is against TOS, yeah.
To watch a man sniff a dookie thumb.
Yeah.
Okay.
Jesse, have you ever smelled a dookie thumb?
I've never had a dookie thumb.
I feel like you've had it.
Have you ever smelled anybody else's dookie thumb?
Let me think on that. Oh wait, I've probably had a dookie thumb. An errant wipe.
Yeah.
You accidentally punch through the paper. You're really going for it.
That I think that's happened to everybody. Yeah.
Okay, I was kidding. But that's weird that you admit that, Matt.
Yeah. No. Well, it's sometimes good quality toilet paper is a thing, and you have I know I like to buy the higher end stuff.
Y'all ever sniff a dookie thumb in the bathtub?
The bathtub. I can't.
That's not how I say it.
Jesse, you're a nut.
That's how you're hearing it. Nobody.
I heard turb. He sounded like Medea.
Yeah, I said turb.
Yeah, he's really phoning in the Medea on this one.
Yeah,
he's really channeling that.
Whoa, that is racist.
No, I didn't dookie thumb myself. It's just you know,
you did Dookie thumb yourself.
there's like it wasn't.
Guys,
No, it's
spread that rumor. Spread the rumor that Matt Dookie thumbed himself, and don't explain what that means. Just say Matt Jarbo claims he Dookie thumbed himself.
No.
Go ahead and tweet that out. You can tag me and Matt in that for the new kill stream. At Matt Jarbo, is that what's your thing? M Jarbo?
Yeah.
And then at online retard.
Tag Uber in it as well.
That's my Twitter name. I can't help that. Trust me, it's been a lot worse than that.
How have you not gotten yeeted off Twitter?
You know what? One of my Twitter, I've been banned 20 plus times from Twitter for like the past 8 years. I don't know.
Gee, I wonder why.
Originally my name was just Pod Awful. They could have left it at that. Now sometimes it's at the word you guys don't want me to say, then another word you don't want me to say, and then another word you don't want me to say.
Well, it's also that YouTube doesn't want you to say.
We'll just call it NFT if it pleases you.
Okay, I get what you're saying.
And Matt, if YouTube was okay with the N-word, would you be then?
You'd be 100% fine with it. Remember the polar bear?
No, the polar. Okay, so the polar bear thing.
You love the N-word.
No, I don't love the N-word. It's I find the N-word to be cringy. I do.
Black way.
I find it to be cringy.
You mean you find the word to be cringy, or you find N-words to be cringy?
No, I find the word to be cringy. You know, like I really am not a fan of the word. And like,
don't you like?
That's kind of like the main one I'm not a fan of. Like I got because when I was a kid,
shocking. What about what do you like? Do you like the other one, the NEGROES?
Oh, I don't. Well, I mean, like I'll tell you that's a tough one, and this is me being honest. Like it's a word that like I don't
right on the palate.
Oh, hang on, I'm dyslexic. What did you just spell? Say that again.
Yeah.
You know
what it is.
No, I seriously did not catch what that word was.
In Spanish, we all
Negroes, Jesse. That's what.
Yeah, or like, well, in Spanish, isn't it like it's negro in Spanish, right? Like it's just that's the pronunciation. That's the thing. Like that's the whole fucking thing about it. That like it's like that professor who said the Korean term or the Chinese term, and they suspend him. It's like if you say a word that means something else in another language and you don't mean it improperly or against anybody, it's like you can and will be canceled, and it's like it is a weird line to walk.
Well, what's crazy though is like you ask like a Mexican guy, he'll say like, no, it's just like that's literally the word for black. That doesn't mean
like
black
if you're
people.
in Central Africa and going to a certain N-word country,
Niger. It's actually Niger there.
But, or no, they called it Niger. That was the thing the media was trying to. No. I noticed that when there was like a dust up with the military there, the media kept calling it Niger to make sure nobody would mispronounce it. The N word.
Well, anyway, with Spanish though, they also do call black people negro.
Well, yeah, it's the Spanish word for black. That's true.
But I mean, they use it like the way you would say like darky.
I don't know. I don't know.
I'm serious. I know that for a fact.
I'm Canadian, so we don't. Yeah, maybe that's why I'm so polite.
They do. They say it pejoratively.
Talk about black people, not at all.
What's the racist thing to call black people in Canada?
Fuck if I know. Probably the same thing is to do that. My family's from Canada. Like that's where I get a lot of my sensibilities from. But I don't know. It's probably the same thing there. I
think they call them Timbits.
No, that's a fucking.
What?
Aren't those like donut holes? Those are donut holes, aren't they?
Yeah, the dark
I
bit
don't
of a
fucking
donut.
know.
Yeah, the worst part of the donut. That's why it's offensive.
That's the worst part of. Wait, no, it is the. I don't God damn it! I can't I can't keep up with this shit. I swear to God.
Yeah, it's just Jesse. That's all.
Yeah. No, I mean like
they call them fucking goofs, eh?
By the way, you do know. I mean, you can say the N word that ends with an A.
I do say it all the time.
I mean, they don't. I mean, that one you can say for some
I love
reason.
saying it.
They don't shut you down for that one, but.
Well,
YouTube
what was
algorithm
it?
Can't recognize my accent anyway, so I'm immune.
Yeah.
Well, it's not even that. I remember the actress Gina Rodriguez put up an Instagram video a couple years ago where she had mouthed along with a rap song, and the N word with the A ending popped up, and she said it, and people tried to cancel her for saying it. And that brought up an interesting debate about like, well, when we listen to here's my question. When you have a word that's technically forbidden, to what, like 70% of the population.
Not even. I'm pretty sure most of the population is Chinese, and they don't give a shit. They'll say it all.
No, I'm talking about America.
Oh, okay.
That was a weird thing to be.
That was a
pretty
weird
sure about.
Yeah.
I've always said that if
Crazy proclamation.
if we could put in our music and you know, we wrote the lyrics, I don't know why people consider white people or anyone who's not
Listen,
racist
I
to
am
sing
not
the song.
singing the radio edit version of Gold Digger. That sounds
Well,
so
no,
stupid.
I'm just saying. I think it's stupid that if we're writing the songs, making the
If
music,
you
and
expect
people
me,
are not
even for a
white.
second, to go broke,
Here we go.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
To be fair, I mean, like, and I think that's most people, right? But the point I'm trying to make,
No,
though,
most
is, like,
people are Chinese. Just ask Scott.
Most people are Chinese.
That's true.
In China, sure. Give it
No,
China.
In the world,
He's right. In the
most
whole
people
world.
are Chinese.
Well, okay, for looking at the general, I'm talking about societal here in the States, but yeah, you have a point.
Here's the thing: if
1.5
you're thinking
billion,
globally,
yeah.
if you're thinking globally, and if you're a true liberal and you believe in less borders and you believe that we should be a global civilization, we need to look out for the earth and climate change and all that kind of stuff, you got to realize globally, white people are a minority. Technically, we are the minority and we're the put upon oppressed people, and we're constantly being put upon by everyone else in the world.
But do you not think, though, that even though in many instances, like, I guess looking at it globally, fine, but have we, as, like, you know, European based nations, not gone on, you know, like, invaded other countries and took them over for a long
every single
time?
country and tribe has done
If
for
they
all of
could have
human
done
history?
it, they would have done it to us.
Yeah, of course. They just weren't as good at it. That's called losing. It's not called oppression. But
Basically,
you
everybody else
want
was
to talk
still
about
losing.
looking at it globally? I mentioned climate change. How many times have you, the white man, been told? You, Matt Jarbo, the white man, been told that you are supposed to do something about the pollution and about climate change and all this shit? When in reality, who's fucking up the planet the most? China, India, Africa, the absolute worst shit going into the atmosphere, the absolute worst carbon footprints, all in these places. You think it's all the cars and stuff. Well, guess what? They got cars in those places too, but they just straight up dump garbage and radioactive waste and shit. I mean, have you ever seen the Ganges River? You want to talk about dookie in the bathtub? They literally bathe in it, shit in it, and throw their dead into it. I mean, these are the places that are doing the most against the planet. And
One
for
of my
some
favorite
reason,
places is
the
Indonesia.
global minority is supposed to clean up the mess. It makes no sense.
One of my favorite places to travel is Indonesia, and they don't have a proper waste system for people to pick up rubbish. Like, they don't have rubbish trucks or garbage trucks or anything like that. So they just take their rubbish and put it in the little sewage pipe next to their house, and they just burn it. And we're the bad guys for throwing a piece of plastic in the
Well, that's in like Africa, where they do the computer waste, right? So they send all the old computers over there that get recycled. This is like when you go to an electronic recycling plant. Generally, what they do is they take out the circuit boards and they'll harvest what they can, but then they'll ship the rest off to like other countries that buy up the recycling. And what that happens is that the circuit boards go to some of these countries and they pick out the gold, and then they just burn the rest. Like, that's real. It's so, no, you're not wrong when it comes to like global climate change.
It's real. It is real.
It's Israel, exactly. Which, by the way, some reason Israel allowed to be an ethno state. The second white people start talking about that, it's suddenly bad. That's why I moved to the moon. You know, I realized at a certain point, the only place left on Earth that only white people have gone to isn't on Earth. It's on the moon. And so the moon, if you think about it, is a white ethno state. Everyone who's actually been there physically is white. So, you know, this whole planet thing, this ain't going to work out for you guys unless you start making the Chinese, the Japanese, the dirty knees, the look at these, and the Africans start cleaning this stuff up. You're fucked. And you're not allowed into Israel, okay? They're allowed to have a wall. they're allowed to kick out the people they don't want, and they do it all the time. So where are you going to go when Europe looks more like Netflix Europe? You've got nowhere to go. The last place is going to be Australia. Nobody wants to live there. And then, and most of it's uninhabitable anyway. And then, of course, Australia will fall too. And then it's just going to be me alone on the moon looking down at you guys and laughing.
Okay, well, as fun as this was, I'm exhausted, so I'm gonna go to bed.
Saggy took her red pill and now she's gonna go to sleep.
Look who's tired and doesn't want to be part of the conversation anymore.
Some of us don't make a lot of money on super chats, like a certain person.
You mean everyone here except for Matt, and also Matt actually most of the time too?
Yeah, some of us still have day jobs, you know. We can't be full-time YouTubers.
I got a day job too.
I go deliver food in the evening. What are you talking about?
No, I don't have that type of day. I just meant that Pod Awful is my day job, but okay.
All right. On that note.
I just get onto other people's streams. I don't have a full-time show.
Yeah, I was in bed and then I saw I saw Jesse's stream go down and then people were asking me to host it. I'm like, all right. And then here I am.
Scott actually, I don't know if you guys know this. Scott is the one who's in charge of the Daka Daka channel. That's who the PPP and Andy were talking to.
Oh, okay.
That's what I said to because Andy gave me the link to the stream, and he was saying to me like, we need to get our YouTube channel back, and so worked it all out.
All right, listen, finally,
Matt, what are you wearing in bed? Are you wearing pajamas?
Yeah, I wear a t-shirt and boxers to bed.
You wear socks?
God, no.
No.
Even when I'm fucking freezing, man, I just put another blanket on. I don't even bother with the socks.
Do you ever in the middle of the night sort of kick off the boxers and go to town?
It's a very personal question, Jesse.
Just banquet on your own body.
Just like, do you ever just decide to crank one out in the middle of the night? Yeah. Dude. Obviously, duh.
Okay, weird. And then
weird. What are you talking about? Weird. What are you talking? That's not even a weird thing to say at all, dude. Do you masturbate, Jesse? Do you masturbate? You asked me a question. I'm answering it honestly.
When I need a jacket in the middle of the night, I get out of bed and put on.
Yeah, I get up like a gentleman and go to the sink.
Wash my hands afterwards and then tuck myself back.
I go right into the sink. Every sink's a urinal if you're tall enough.
That's true.
You know what I'm talking about? How tall of a guy are you, man?
I'm like 5'8".
Wow, that's really short.
Sure.
That's crazy.
Tall people. I'm like French Canadian. It doesn't like tall people aren't part of that.
Wow, I did not expect that. That's so small.
Yeah. So small. So
You're the shortest guy here right now.
Probably. I am in a lot of situations actually. I mean, I'm medium height, but I mean, honestly, yeah, it's been like that's fine. It doesn't bother me at all.
Medium in Asia?
Wait, what?
Medium height? By what metric?
Well, average height in America. Average height in America.
No.
5'7" is average height in America.
No.
Yeah,
no,
5'4" is average height in North Korea. So
all genders. That's not fair, Matt. You can't include all genders. You're not medium amongst men.
Yeah.
I mean, but it's average people. Fuck it. I don't know. I can't what can I do? I can't sit there and do a surgery to
reality.
That I'm short.
Yeah,
that's okay.
Short squat
How about this? How about we get you on Dr. Phil, get you some stem cells, and get you taller?
Sure. If you could find a way to get me on, that's the thing. I don't even care. All right.
I want to do that for you. I really do. I think that would change your life. Because I'm 6'7", so I can't even imagine being that short.
You're 6'7".
Exactly.
I'm 6'7", 250.
It doesn't run in my family.
Completely unstoppable.
It doesn't run in my family. So
I imagine many people.
I'd imagine nobody in your family runs.
I said it first.
Oof.
Did you? I didn't hear you. All right.
That's a fat joke, guys.
Matt, did you? It wasn't a fat joke, actually. I was imagining your legs being so short that none of you run.
No, my legs are. I have good looking legs. So.
Let me see your gams.
What?
Let me see your gams.
No, I'm not gonna. No.
Where's the word
that would
gam?
require me to like turn on shit. I'm not going to turn anything on.
Where's
right
the word
now.
gam come from?
It's an old. That's an old saying.
Is that from the same root as gammon?
I do not know.
Which isn't that like pig? Isn't that pork?
I do not know.
Okay. I've been meaning to ask you this. Do you have a gag reflex?
What is like? I've always been really kind of confused on that statement. And so well,
confusion. That makes
well, no, it's because again, I think it's part of like when it's like the dyslexia. Like I'm trying to like think of like
what
the right answer. Yeah, it's weird, man. Some questions just don't register. It's. I mean, like if I have a very sensitive neck, so probably the answer would be yes.
What does that mean?
I don't know. I
did not expect that to be such a difficult question for you.
That's my brain works in very odd ways sometimes. It's very hard for me to
This is crazy.
answer very specific questions that way.
Hang on. All right, but what do you think? What do you think the answer is? Yes or no?
No, I think I don't have much of one. Because no, sorry. I do. That's the thing is like I have to think about it. And it fucks me up because I start thinking about it from the perspective of like, hold on, if I do have one, does that mean I gag? No, but if I don't have one, then that means I don't gag.
I'm not fucking with you when I come on here. Like I'm not trying to make you look bad. Don't say shit like that.
I know. I mean, like I'm legitimately explaining my thought process. Like
Matt does not have a gag.
That is crazy that you would say that out loud in the public.
I'm being honest. Like that question always fucks with me. So it's like, and I've thought about that before. Like that concept fucks with me. It's I have trouble processing because it's almost like,
guys, I hope you're saving this stream.
It's gonna be up. I don't give a shit. Fucking laugh at it. I don't care. You know what I mean? Like I'm not gonna.
Yeah, why would you care? They're calling you the throat goat in the chat. fucking size queen Matt can take them all.
We've had to that one before.
You ever heard the phrase "take all comers"? Oh fuck, dude, I'm gonna die. Oh man, that's crazy. You've really taken my mind off of the terrible tragedy.
That's good, man. I'm glad. I have no problem taking on that role tonight.
I know you have no problem taking on big things.
No, it's like I don't. Yeah, again, I know. I now realize what I said and how it sounds, and it's funny. Like that's the whole fucking thing. It's like you got to laugh at yourself, right? You have to laugh at yourself.
All right, explain what you just said then.
Okay, so like again, like I was trying to say beforehand, is the way I look at that particular, like the way I look at a gag reflex is like, it's weird. So if I say that yes, I have a gag reflex, it sounds in my brain like I don't have one, right? It's kind of like, you know how it is when you go to the doctor and you're hoping for a negative.
I've never had a doctor ask me if I have a gag reflex.
Yeah, they
you haven't been to the right doctor.
Pressor on in there and go to town.
Yeah. But it's like, well, no, it's like when you're waiting for a diagnosis.
Even Ralph.
Yeah. Well, no, like when you're waiting for a diagnosis and it's you want a negative, but it's like positive sounds better, but it's the worst option. You know what I mean? It's the worst answer. So that's kind of how I view it. So in this case, it would be a negative. In that case, I have a gag reflex. That's what I'm trying to say.
Hang on a second. By saying that you have a gag reflex, you actually don't have one.
No, but in my brain, I have to process that to make sure I say it correctly, and I clearly didn't say it correctly because it always confuses me. It's one of those
do you
weird
have one
things.
Or not? Do you have one or not?
Do.
So all right, let's put this in a way that you can more easily picture, so that you'll definitely answer this correctly. We want to know the answer. All right. So I'm just putting this to you for that reason, because now I'm confused on what your answer is.
Yeah, I get like that. My brain works mysterious.
It's all weird. All right, let's put it like this. Let's say you're going down on a big hot cock, and I'm talking like a 13-inch, or like
I've never done that.
Like
so.
Jonah Falcon. He's
Just
putting
imagine
the
it,
whole.
Matt. Close your eyes. And
He's
imagine.
putting the whole roll of gabagool all the way in there. Are you going to gag, or are you going to take it like a champ?
In that hypothetical, extremely unrealistic hypothetical situation, I would absolutely gag. That would be
Okay, that's good.
That's odd.
Yeah, that's the answer.
And then you would gag, and then you would spit on it. Yeah.
No. No,
You're sort of a gag hag.
No, oh my god, I hate that shit in porno, man. I find that to be disgusting in porn. Like every
do you
time
like when they spit in each other's mouths?
No, that's fucking lame. It's like this. I hate that shit.
It's lame.
No, like when you're watching a porno, like the chick gags and they pull it out, and it's like just that's not a thing for me. That's just
when they
like,
go
it's
when they go
gross.
like this. When they go,
Yeah,
You
yeah.
prefer when they're able
And
to
it's like-
take it the whole way.
But when they start looking like the bad guy from the end of fucking Total Recall, like as they're like choking on the, it's like this isn't what I'm into. So yeah, and I'm not a fan of that.
And
So you
by the
prefer them
way,
to be able to cleanly deep throat it rather than gag.
exactly.
In that
Is that what you
situation, in
prefer?
that hypothetical, again, I guess I don't
Yes.
even know what the question was, but I'm going to assume the answer to that is whatever doesn't make me choke.
So you prefer to not choke?
Doesn't everyone? I guess.
I prefer not to suck on dicks.
Well, I mean, we're not talking about realistically sucking on dick. I'm,
No, we're
it's
like
a
in a realistic situation.
Yeah,
where
that would
you're-
never happen.
Well, right, but hypothetically, in a realistic situation,
No,
where-
hypothetically, in a realistic, they don't go together.
All right,
Hypothetically,
all right, let me ask you this: do you know what the husband stitch is?
Is
I've
I mean,
I've
is
had
that's not like the line that runs between your balls, right?
No. What?
Okay.
Fuck. Why would that be called the husband?
Well, because the line that goes between your nutsack is like was a vagina before.
No,
you
not
developed-
mine. Maybe yours. Not
No,
mine.
it was when you were developing
sorry,
in the womb.
dude.
When you were
Sorry,
developing in the
trans.
womb. Anyway.
Sorry, Transformer.
What is the husband stitch?
My balls were always balls. They started out as balls. I was, you know that when you're like the way your sex is determined is by your father's sperm, right?
Is it?
Yeah, the man determines the sex of the child.
Well, I have 2 kids, so what does that say? 2 daughters, so what does that say about me?
Because you've got girl balls.
I got girl. There we go.
And so
There we
does
go.
Scott, by the
All
way.
right.
So you both have
Well, I
female
chose them.
balls.
I chose them. I
Me?
knew
See,
that
that's
was
why
you.
you guys, your balls
I'm
started
sorry,
out as a
Jesse. We just
vagina.
interrupted, but we have a super chat now.
All right, but you guys' balls did start out as
I
vaginas.
just have to
Mine didn't.
interrupt
I
you,
have.
yeah. Jason,
male
A Great
balls.
Awakening for $20 Australian. Matt deserves the super berries denied by the blood sports cancer era. Have some more.
Oh, thank you.
Cool, Jason. Do I deserve anything? I'm pretty funny. Anyway, so
Thank you
you
very
guys
much,
have
Jason.
girl balls. Anyway, the question was, what is the husband stitch?
Yeah, what is the husband stitch?
You don't know.
I don't know.
Okay. Now, this is the idea that after a lady has given birth, that she's been so undone by the process, that she's been so blown out, Arby's style, that when they sew her back up, like sometimes a lady will blow through the wall.
There's a tear that happens.
There's a tear,
yeah.
and
Yeah.
she'll blow through the wall between her vagina and anus, of course, creating a vaginus. And so obviously there needs to be something done about that. But what will happen sometimes is
Or you just let it cure as a super hole and you fuck that hole.
that's a vagina. So, but sometimes what happens if you're lucky and you get a male doctor, obviously you don't want a male doctor because then there's a guy looking at your lady's hoo-ha. But the nice part of having a male doctor is he'll sneak over to you at one point and he'll go, "You want the husband's too?" And then Matt, in your case, you would go, "What?" And then
because he thought he was going to do something with his fucking his little line
Okay,
between
so-
his anus and his fucking
and then
balls.
you would go, Matt, you would go, "What's that?" And then the doctor would say, "Well, I'll put one extra stitch in there to make her even tighter than she was before."
Yeah, that sounds excruciatingly painful for her.
Well, so
She's
was
already
giving
getting
birth,
other
but
stitches.
Yeah, I
She's
know
already
it's
getting
happening
other stitches.
anyway.
Well, okay, but the idea of a stitch is that doesn't make any sense. Yes, she's getting an extra stitch. Yes, she's already getting stitched up.
It's just tight. Listen, every woman wants her hole to be tight. Okay, they don't mind this. Now the question. Now the reason
I think they do.
All right, but now you understand what a husband stitch
Yes,
is, right?
yes.
All right. Now the reason I ask you this is, have you ever considered getting the wife stitch?
Okay, what is that?
Well, it's the opposite of a husband stitch.
They make the urethra.
Would you do that for your? I know you're not married. You're not married, right?
No, I'm not married.
But for the mother of your child, would you get the wife stitch?
Hold on. The fuck is that though?
Okay, well think about it. Now all right, explain back to me what the husband stitch is.
All right, it's adding an extra stitch to the vagina in order to tighten it up.
Okay. So let's say you got the husband stitch. I'm sorry, the wife stitch.
Oh, okay. I'm Googling this here just so I make sure I'm correct on it. So it's adding an extra 2 centimeters of tongue.
Wait, you got a result?
Bring up your Google results. Bring up your Google results.
I did not know that was even an option. No,
Yeah,
the
hold
wife.
on.
I don't know what this Google thing is you found is. That's wrong.
I don't know. This is
The
what
wife stitch is after your wife gives birth, you get an extra stitch in your asshole to make it tighter for her.
Why the fuck would I do that?
For your wife's pleasure, of course. The same
That
reason
wouldn't give
for the same reason she would get the husband stitch. It's a mutual love. It's a symbol of your unity.
Not really.
No, I'm just kidding. That's not what the wife stitch is. The wife stitch is when you get an extra stitch in the tip of your penis, in the pee hole, to make it a little bit tighter so that when you blast a load, it's like putting your thumb on the end of a garden hose.
That sounds ridiculously stupid in general. So
You're telling me your girl wouldn't like that?
yeah, I don't think many women would actually like that.
Really? Okay, well maybe you're just with the wrong lady, and maybe it's a good thing you're not married yet.
Sure, I guess.
I'd say trade her out.
Married, Matt?
Why aren't I
never got
married?
married? Yeah, why aren't you married?
I generally think marriage is bullshit.
Hey man.
So
yeah, I believe, I agree with you.
It's
but what you've done wrong is you've stayed with that woman. What you got to do is have children and then move on to the next one.
Is my name Ethan Ralph? Hell no.
That's what I did, man.
Well, what's the point of not being married then?
What's the point of being married? If you're in a committed relationship, you're in a committed relationship. Who are you? When you
But
get
you're
married,
not in a committed relationship.
Yes, I am in a committed
No,
relationship.
you did not commit to marriage.
But whose rule of that though? Who's are we talking society? Are we talking religious?
The law. It's a law.
No, it's not a law.
Yes, it is.
It's not. What law?
There are legal things surrounding being married. You are not You are not legally recognized. You're not legally
Matt,
recognized.
I'm on your side here, Matt. I'm just saying.
Yeah, but you're in Australia where the laws are different. The rules are different. It's a lawless land. Here in America, where Matt lives, it's different. You are not legally recognized as even being a part of, the unit that is your.
And let me ask you a question: to whom do I give a fuck? Who thinks that?
Well, when your child or girlfriend or whatever you call her is in the hospital and you want to get in there and they don't let you, you're going to.
No, I still have access. I'm still the power.
Do your kids have your surname or her surname?
Okay.
I don't talk about. I don't talk about that. I don't talk about that.
They have.
No, they don't have hers. I don't talk about that because I don't bring up any personal information about my kids.
Right, but right, I get it, but
yeah, I don't do that. Period.
Your hesitance
because I don't want to talk about. I don't want to talk about that specifically because
yeah.
So because my information's out there. I try to keep theirs as private as humanly possible.
Right. So keeping their surnames, their mum's surname would be prudent to keep.
No, it's not that. I just keep their information private. That's a very personal thing on my end. Because the last couple of years, people were like, when everything went down a couple of years ago, people were kind of coming at my kid a little bit, and who was only like 9 months old at the time.
Sound like a bunch of pedophiles to me.
All right, let me throw a hypothetical at you.
Coming at your kids.
Let me throw a hypothetical at you. Let's say you we're in the exact same situation you're in right now, Matt. But when you were born, your last name was the N word. Would you give your kids your last name or your girlfriend's last name?
I mean, if that's such a weird fucking question, I think
not really. It's a pretty straightforward one.
No, I mean it's like no, because there's a difference between like the N word as a last name and like Smith.
Okay, well your last name is Nigg.
Okay.
ER. I don't know why I can't spell it now. Jesus. So I just wanted you to be. I want to be clear. It's not like AR or some sort of off spelling. It's straight up. That's your last name. It's a proud last name. It's been in your family for generations. Do you give that to your kids, or do you forego it for society?
You're the descendant of a long line.
A long line of
proud diggers.
Okay, so again,
proud.
in that hypothetical, in that hypothetical situation, if it is a lineage issue, I would then probably keep the last name.
Yeah.
If it's a lineage issue,
You have girls, right?
Yeah.
If you had a boy, would you circumcise him?
No.
Are
Not
you
at all.
circumcised?
No, I'm not.
Oh, that's right. You're Canadian.
No, I actually asked my parents about this too.
French Canadian specifically.
Yeah. No. I asked my dad about it, and I was like, "Why didn't you guys ever do that?" And he goes, "Oh, it wasn't in fashion at the time." And I'm like, "Cool." No, I don't believe.
You couldn't use to spare anything. We didn't want to.
I just honestly
was so gauche.
I don't. I'm anti-circumcision, 100%.
Oh, I thought you were about to say anti something else.
No. No.
What about circumcision in women? You
oh fuck no, dude! Are you kidding me? That's the stupidest thing ever.
I am pro circumcision in women, and here's why. It's an ancient, beautiful practice.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is done in Africa and the Middle East.
Yeah, ancient and beautiful. Yeah,
it is. Are you kidding me? You think they haven't been doing that for a very long time?
They have been doing that for. But I completely and vehemently disagree with it.
Really?
Hell yeah.
Why?
You don't want women to come? Like you don't want women to experience pleasure? Fuck that shit, dude. I think if I can jerk off or I can have sex,
they're already not doing it anyway.
No, everyone fucking dude.
Might as well give them a reason not to.
No, everyone. Look, man. Like chicks ride pillows and shit. They find ways to grind upon stuff. They'll find ways. They'll find ways. Women like to orgasm, Jesse. It's okay.
Not in the countries where
they absolutely
the beautiful.
They absolutely will orgasm.
Africa, they call it. It's a beautiful process in Africa. They call it. What is the term? Unga bunga dunga dookie. And it means closer to God.
Well, the thing is, it has a practical reason as well. If women aren't having orgasms, they aren't having sex, therefore population control. In Africa, that's a big problem. There's lots of reasons for it, Matt.
That is okay. Come the fuck on. No one's going to argue population control when dealing with a heavily religious nation. That does it for more ceremonial purposes.
The countries and places that practice female circumcision are.
Sorry to interrupt you, Jesse. We have another super chat. We got Jason of the Great Awakening. I think we've heard from him before.
Yes.
They never noticed the precious Q people thinking for themselves and stuff. Very good point, Jason. I don't know what you're talking about.
Who are the Q people?
The queers, LGBTQ.
I was wondering that, but I'm also thinking like QAnon?
The beautiful people. The beautiful people.
Well, there you go. Bring on that Manson person and have him do that song.
Anyway, I was saying.
You want me to bring on Minnie Manson?
We could get
no, because I gotta get to bed here pretty soon.
Absolutely. Let's get Scott.
Honestly,
Minnie Manson.
Hold on.
I'll give Minnie Manson.
I saw somebody reference Minnie Manson and said, "Oh, you got Gahul on your stream."
Yeah, that's true. They did keep saying that Minnie Manson looks like Gahul.
And I as soon as I saw that and I looked at Minnie Manson,
let's wrap up by having Minnie Manson on because I bet we could get Minnie Manson in here.
I will call Minnie Manson on Skype.
Anyway, I was saying this though. I don't know if you ever noticed this, Matt. The countries that practice the beautiful art of female circumcision, countries and locations, there's like sort of a Venn diagram between those and countries where women are raped and like horrifically. And the thing is you don't want women experiencing accidentally an orgasm during rape, or else they could be conditioned to think that rape is good. And it really, I say it's a Venn diagram. The countries that do female circumcision and the countries that where women are raped constantly. But that Venn diagram is basically just one circle.
Okay. I don't even know how to process what the fuck you just said.
But think about that. That means that they've got a good reason for doing it.
No, it
Okay.
doesn't, because if it's population control, hey, listen, you got a 9-month gestation period. Okay, they can if they want to make sure that things can happen, they can, they know how to make sure that gets taken care
Well,
of.
some people theorize that humans actually give birth about 3 months before the baby's really fully ready.
No, that is ridiculous.
No, that's a pretty commonly held belief even amongst medical community. That essentially we need about 3 more months of gestation. That's why babies are so useless for those first 3 months. Like they just don't, they're barely even paying attention to you. And then at about 3 months in, they're good. A lot of animals have a 12-month gestation period.
Okay, so I fundamentally disagree with everything you're saying.
Even the female circumcision thing?
Yes, especially the female circumcision thing.
But what about the
because here's the thing. But hold on. You're forgetting.
I don't think the Venn
hold on.
diagram. I don't think you were able.
You are
to picture
forgetting, but you're forgetting one key piece of information on this one, right? You're talking about what if a woman has an accidental orgasm during a rape? Are we talking about clitoral? Or are we talking about internal stimulation to bring to orgasm?
Well,
women
I doubt she's. Are you telling me that she's being violent? Remember, rape is not a crime of sex; it's a crime of violence.
It's a crime of violence, but you're talking about an accidental orgasm. So what I'm asking you,
well, it's a crime of violence where you.
I'm asking you. Shut up. I'm asking you, like,
What?
is it going to be a clitoral orgasm? Or is it going to be an internal orgasm?
Obviously, it's not going to be. All right, this is almost
no, because this is the thing. You're talking about birth control, and you're using a very odd argument for it, in my opinion. So I'm asking you, honest. You're talking about population control.
I wasn't talking about that. I never said that.
Oh, sorry, I almost missed a super chat there, guys. Sorry to interrupt the powerful debate, but we just got $2 US from Coltrane, Nickelodeon. That was it. So.
I don't know what the fuck. Fuck me, god damn it.
That's that you used to be able to watch a little show for just a single niggle.
Oh my God, what the fuck? Okay, so we got, I guess, to bring us home.
Well, hang on. I don't
bring you home with Minnie Manson.
Minnie Manson.
We got Minnie Manson here.
Hey! We're getting you on more shows. Minnie Manson just won a $1 million record deal with Scott's father and his company. Minnie Manson, we were hoping maybe you could perform something for us. We're wrapping up the show here.
Oh, wow. I'm going to go get my guitar right now. You're going to love this.
Okay, awesome. This is great. Did I just hear a smoke detector beep, by the way? I swear to God, I just heard one.
You know what I've been doing? You know what I've been doing all night? I've been working on videos. I just uploaded 2 videos. So you can see my cartwheels on my website now on Minnie Manson.
Yes!
I got 2 of them where I did some athletic things.
That's
I'm very
amazing.
limber.
Minnie, I want you guys to know this. We didn't even know this when it was happening. Minnie Manson just did a full concert on my channel. And here's the thing. Minnie Manson had a broken hand the whole time and played through the pain, didn't once complain, didn't tell us, didn't say anything. And now Minnie Manson's doing cartwheels on top of a broken hand. That's amazing. Minnie Manson, take it away. Welcome to the new Killstream, by the way. Matt Jarbo, Jesse P.S., Scott Branson.
Thank you, sir. Also, where am I going to be able to see this video? Is it on YouTube?
This will be on the Matt Jarbo channel.
Yeah, youtube.com/Matt Jarbo. Yeah.
There you go.
Matt Jarbo. I looked that up. Jarbo.
That's it. Nailed it.
I'm gonna play Kill for Me now. I just started practicing this.
That's Scott's favorite.
You're gonna like
Kill,
it.
kill for me. Yeah, I love this bit.
I'm trying to think how the song starts out because I don't have the music.
That's
with me.
okay. You've got it.
You got it. We believe in you.
Yeah, thank you. Switchblade, make us the blood that big. See ourselves. Your hotel high and be so vacant. I can't tell that you ain't picking. Stop picking rest. I can't stop that. You can't stop can't look at you. You can't I know she just like roses, the fragrance that we up to. I don't feel the sad I know. Oh, jeez. I'm not 6 miles in the fucking space. It's gonna sacrifice. Just say I'm national killer. It's gonna down to love, 7 clouds. Oh, why you going too far? Something's gonna take you home. Don't waste any songs. Why you trying too far? Something's gonna take you home. It's gonna songs. Why you trying too far? Something's gonna take you now. Love is gonna size. Why you trying too fast? Care for me. Have you ever care for me? I love you for me. For me. Yeah. Silence for attention, no wish for its cause. You are going to cross.
Woo!
Kill,
All right. Woo! Good job. Thank you.
kill for me.
Matt was so excited to have
That
you
was
on.
awesome. Minnie Manson, that was awesome. And you guys don't know this. It's you almost can't tell. Minnie Manson only started playing guitar and singing like 6 months ago.
Yeah, I know like 5 songs.
very soon after, then you were broken up on. Like that was, that was a very heartbreaking time for you and stuff. So obviously that's what you draw inspiration.
That was crazy. And Minnie Manson, can I ask you this really quick? What is your opinion on female circumcision?
What do you mean? What is that?
That's where they circumcise a woman or a girl when she's born.
You mean like they do in Egypt?
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Unga
Well, I'm
bunga
against
bunga
that.
dookie.
They shouldn't
What's
be
that?
doing that. They shouldn't be doing that to women.
Oh, really? Okay. All right. Well, and by the way, would
But
you
you're
be
okay
willing?
with it happening to men?
I'm not really sure I understand too much, but I mean, I don't think they should do anything that hurts a female or a male. I mean, you don't mess with stuff like.
Would you be
that.
willing to take
I'm
off
not
your
really
shirt and
knowledgeable
show
about what you're
Matt
talking
your
about.
transition scars?
Beautiful. And
Oh.
Matt's thinking about the same thing.
So Matt,
Hello?
Matt, you can see Matt. You can see it's not like Matt's scared about doing that. But
Oh, I'm not doing anything. So, well,
Matt was saying he's against body modification.
No, I'm not against body modification. I just don't think you should circumcise boys and girls. I'm sorry. That's not a controversial fucking
I agree
statement.
with you on boy.
So, yeah. Anyway,
Thank you, Minnie Manson. That was incredible.
Thanks,
okay. You're not
hold on.
Mighty Dicks.
There you
you're
go.
not Mighty Dicks anymore.
Guys, everybody, email Minnie Manson, Minnie_Manson at yahoo.com. And what do they get out of emailing you, Minnie Manson? Let them know.
Well, first of all, you're going to do a contract with me. You need to know how to contact me because I don't have your phone number. I don't have your email.
That's right. That's for Scott. And then what do all the people watching,
I'm
what do
on
they get?
Safari at the moment, so it's really hard for me to.
Well, who else is listening? I don't understand who else is listening.
We have hundreds of people.
We have
listening right now.
we have over 100 people watching right now.
Cool. What was that name again? Matt Jarbo. I'm going to write that down. Matt Jarbo, so I can find the video.
Yeah, Jarbo.
BEO.
And I'll find that on YouTube.
Yeah,
Yes, I got it.
that's it.
Nailed it. Wow,
That's
first
it.
try.
I was kind of worried when I didn't hear from like Jesse and I didn't hear from you or anybody, and the whole week went by, and I was like, "Oh crap!" And then I found that you were contacting somebody else. Hold on, something's in the way here.
That's okay. Yeah, Scott's been on Safari, and then also
Yeah, he told me.
I think our wires got crossed. He accidentally emailed Minnie Manson Dwarf Entertainment at gmail.com. And I think that
If they
might
contact
be.
you, if they contact you, go ahead.
I'm just saying, I
sorry.
think that might be
Go
the
ahead.
dead dwarf Minnie Manson. What happened with that, Scott, by the way?
So I heard back, and apparently because I had written Minnie Manson on all the contracts, they're now in a legal dispute saying that I owe them the money because I originally emailed them.
Oh,
So it's a whole to do. It's a whole to do about
Okay,
that.
so let me ask you this then. Is the $1 million contract sort of tied up right now?
It is not that. Well, look, I really want to see you up on a stage. I really like. They're talking about putting the dead midget up on stage just to fulfill the contract, and I'm not really.
Is it the estate of the dead midget?
It is the estate of the dead midget want to claim the $1 million, and so they're talking about putting the body. They mummified
The deceased
body,
corpse
actually.
on a stage.
I'm a paralegal, so Let me tell you something. Before you ever do a contract to someone, you make sure you contact the person first, have them contact you back and say, I am indeed the person, so that will avoid you from getting sued or having any legal problems.
Minnie Manson's a paralegal. You should hire Minnie Manson to do this sort of stuff for you, really, because...
Look, I'm always after paraplegics, paralegals, parachutes, pretty much every kind of para you need.
I didn't lose my $1 million deal because of this dead guy now, did I?
No. Look,
we're going to work it out.
Yeah.
We're going to fix it, and we've got Kanye working on it as well.
You know what they suggested? You know what they suggested, Minnie Manson? They said, okay, look, you know what they said back to me? I said, look, this is off the cards, but I'll just tell you anyway. They said, what about if you and the estate of Minnie Manson share the $1 million and you do the concert with the dead midget's corpse? I said that wasn't going to work at all.
That's not going to happen.
Nah.
Do we got to kill this guy twice?
That is so funny.
Let them sue. I'm not afraid. You know, I'm a paralegal. I'll go to court on this if I have to.
Okay,
you made a mistake. You were intending
Scott,
to contact me.
Send him another email and say sue. Go ahead and sue Minnie Manson.
I'll see them in court. I ain't afraid of them. I have a college degree.
Yeah,
I have a Bachelor of Arts.
I think the best way to go about this is to take on a lawsuit head on.
I can't believe it, a lawsuit before I even got started. Yep, I'm in the right business.
Hey,
all right.
So I'm going to send her off to Mecca Dicks.
Would you sue? No more Mecca Ducks. Listen. I made a new professional email. We can use this one here.
Okay, because I've been sending everything to meccadicks@yahoo.com.
No, there's no such thing as a Mecca Dicks. It was Mecca Ducks, like a quack. And I didn't get any sleep last night. I'm not kidding you. I suffered last night because you couldn't hear me, and I don't want you sending mail to something that doesn't exist.
There was giraffes in the background.
I don't use foul.
Hunting giraffes.
Yes, I don't use foul language for my email account. I'm a pretty business-like person.
Yeah, I thought it was like Mecca Richard or something like that. I thought that's what it was about.
I'm not using that anymore. Yesterday, in fact, I went through all my social media. I have Instagram and Twitter and Yahoo, and I connected it all. I put Minnie Manson as my name.
Oh, wait, hang on, Minnie Manson, 1 second. I think Scott hears a rhino or something. Well,
yes, sir.
Yeah, so I heard meerkats. We've been eating meerkats.
It was meerkat. Are you hunting the meerkats as well?
We are hunting all the animals.
Have you ever been on safari before, Minnie Manson? Have you ever hunted?
No, I have not. I mean, when I was a kid, I used to run down the block looking for cats and dogs and rats and animals.
And you would hunt those and kill them?
The best hunting animals ever, cats and dogs. That's how I got my start.
I didn't kill no animals, nothing like
really
that.
Acting up.
It's not a good way to start your career if people think you're killing animals. What's up with that?
Yeah, that's definitely true. I could hear. Oh, there's an animal. That Scott had to turn his camera off. Something just came by. I think he's gonna hunt it. I don't know if you guys could hear that. There's the squeal of some sort of animal.
He's safe now, you know.
He's in Africa right now, and again, they do a lot of female circumcision over there.
All right. On that note, I do have to get to bed, guys. It's after 1 a.m. here. I have to be up early with my kids.
Minnie Manson, you did a great job. Matt, what did you think of Minnie Manson? It's your first time.
Yeah, good job. I look forward to more. So check it out, everyone. Minnie Manson here on YouTube, right?
Yep, that's right.
Yeah, and this is my email. So
cartwheels galore. She's doing cartwheels every week.
I want you to make sure from now on that before you offer a contract or anything, make sure that the person responds to you so that you have the right person. That will help you avoid a lot of problems.
Hey, live and learn. It's happening.
And by the way, Minnie Manson, I want to surprise you with this. The show that you're on right now is called The New Killstream with Matt Jarbo, Jesse PS, and Scott Branson. And I want you to know you have a permanent performance spot here on this show. So that is
house band.
You're basically the house band of the show, and you going forward, you will always be able to perform, work out anything you want right here on this stream.
Cool. I'm glad that I'm familiar with this StreamYard. Thank God for that. I downloaded
Matt Jarbo
Discord.
Matt Jarbo has had his controversies in the past, controversies. But he's coming back bigger than better.
He's a
Bigger and
consummate
better than ever.
professional. I don't know if you know this. He's got 118,000 subscribers on YouTube. Isn't that a lot?
Cool. I don't know who Matt Jarbo was, but I'll get familiar with him.
Oh, he's this fellow right here with the sunglasses.
Yeah, I'm an interesting one, that's for certain. Anyway,
Mini Manson, show Matt before we go. Mini Manson, show Matt what you like to do with Marilyn Manson and the picture you've got.
Wait,
Let's
what?
give him a little taste, if you know what I'm saying.
Uh-oh.
Wait, let me get in the light here so you can see what the hell I'm doing.
Sure.
Yeah, we want to see everything. Your full illustrations.
Wait, there's something on my back here. What is that?
Oh, that's okay. Just show him what you do.
Okay. There was a string back there. I was like, what is that?
There you
Oh,
go.
that's good.
That's some peak OnlyFans content there. We're getting a free show.
Mm.
Yeah.
I'm going to do that to Marilyn Manson for real. You better watch out.
You're getting a step closer every day.
Yeah. I have a
I
feeling.
heard that I was going to actually open for Marilyn Manson and I was going to meet Kanye West and everything and be at the Donda too. Is that true?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's actually on the call at the moment.
Oh, is Kanye on?
Yeah, he is. He's just listening in.
Oh, that's awesome.
Hello,
Hey,
Mr.
Kanye.
Yee.
Yeah.
Cool. Hello.
Yeah.
So,
All right. Well, I'll let you guys get to your call with Kanye while I go in to bed. So
you don't want to talk to Kanye West, Matt?
No, I'm not a Kanye fan.
Really?
Kanye
Kanye watches you.
I'm all about about Pete
I love
Davidson.
Matt Jarbo.
There you go. So that's it
Flashing
right
lights, flashing.
But
have you been watching some Kanye?
Lights.
Did you watch Niggas in Paris? Like we told you to.
Oh yeah, did you watch Niggas in Paris?
Oh my
I
god,
did, and I
you
liked it. I did. I listened to it, and I like flashing lights. So today I was writing the
That is a
lyrics
good
down.
one.
See that?
Are you gonna perform with flashing lights for us? or
Wow.
I wish. I mean, I just because of my, I have cognitive difficulties, so I like to write the lyrics down, and I'm practicing because I'm probably going to be asked to write and practice
Yes, you will be
music.
asked to write down things.
Well, I have a college degree. I have a Bachelor of Arts from Columbia College, downtown Chicago. I graduated in 1994.
Oh, by the
And
way,
after that,
who's your dentist?
what was that?
Who's your dentist?
Oh, Dr. Edward.
No. Please don't disrespect him. His name is Dr. Alex Upwards.
Upwards. Sorry.
Please, he's a good guy.
He's great, and he did a great job. Your teeth look awesome. Look at those.
Very good. Well, thank you, Mini
care of
Manson.
myself.
Mini Manson.
I do appreciate you being
Did
here,
you say-
Jesse.
wait, Mini Manson,
and
what
One
did you
more
say?
song to take us out.
no, I'm gonna end it. I'm gonna end it, guys.
Can
but
I
I
just say this
appreciate.
before you end it? Can I just say this?
I don't know, Jesse. Can you?
To Mini Manson, Mini Manson, I'm sorry that listen, I've had a really tough past couple days here.
Yes, sir.
I know you saw that my brother passed, and I just want to say the message you sent me, so kind. So I just want to thank you. I haven't had the chance to reply directly, but
You're welcome. I had a sister who died. My sister got killed by a drug dealer in 2016, December 22nd. Her birthday was December 17th, and I was living in a SRO over in Uptown over there on what is this street? Wilson and Sheridan, and my life's so much better now, But, yeah.
I just wanted to say that this is my twin brother Jeff, and he's helped me out a lot. And by the way, before he passed, he saw you on my show, and he really enjoyed your music. And I was just hoping that before we go, I just want to say rest in peace to my brother. I miss him.
Yes, sir.
I miss him so much. And if Mini Manson, could you just perform one more song and dedicate it to my brother? Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to give you a choice. Do you want to hear A Face in a Crowd or the Mephistopheles of Los Angeles?
Face in a Crowd. That was his favorite.
Yes, sir. I've been working on that song, Mary Jane's Last Dance. I'm going to get that video. I'm doing that just for you, Jesse, because
Thank
of what
you
you've
so
done for
much.
me. I don't know why.
I said that one because my brother Jeff liked it. And I didn't know he was going to pass, obviously, but that's amazing that you're doing that. Thank
I
you
just
so
got
much.
these lyrics. I'll be practicing them tomorrow and Sunday. Weekends is a good time for me to do my music.
Okay.
During the week, I'm at the library I have to look for the lyrics. I have to write them down on
At the Goon office.
I have to do it all by hand, and then I have to find the chords because I can't always find chords for songs. Because I'm gonna do some Johnny Cash coming up. I really want to do him. He's awesome.
Johnny Cash is awesome. Marilyn Manson covered one of his songs, by the way. I don't know if you know that.
Which one?
God'll Cut You Down.
Yes. Okay. Well.
All right,
All right,
we'll do
song,
this the last song.
Brother.
Yes.
I just want to say this. I don't believe in an afterlife or anything, but if there's somehow a way for my brother to hear this, Jeff, and I am being 100% serious about this.
This is for your brother, Jeff.
Thank you.
My condolences.
I really miss you, dude. And
what you've done for me, Jesse. I mean, I don't know why you did this, but I really, from the bottom of my heart, thank you so much.
Thank you,
You fulfilled every dream I ever had in life.
Thank you.
You're a very good guy. You're welcome.
Thank you so much. And
you are very welcome.
And to Jeff, we love you to the moon and back, man. Okay.
Yes, sir. I will start now. For a thing, another place, another time. You were just in a crowd. You were just facing the crowd. Out in the streets. Sound right. Facing the crowd. Out in the streets. Nothing around. Facing the crowd. Out of the dream, out of the sky, into my heart, into my life, and you were just facing the crowd. You were just facing the crowd. Out in the street, thinking out loud, facing the crowd. Out of the dream, out of the sky, into my heart, into my life, and you were just facing the crowd. You were just facing the crowd. Out in the street, walking around, facing the crowd, facing the crowd, facing the crowd. Facing the crowd.
All right.
Wow.
Thank you very much for that.
Thank you so much, Vinnie Manson.
You're
Thank you,
welcome.
honestly. Thank you. That was beautiful.
You're very welcome.
Thank you so much.
Well,
So
on that note,
the second
everybody,
day.
it is time to call it a night here, Boulder Talk Radio. Thank you, everyone who came on tonight. It's been an interesting ride.
Thank you, Matt. Thank you, everybody, for coming out and watching the new Killstream with me, Matt Jarbo, and Scott Branson, and brand new permanent band and guest, Minnie Manson. And we'll see you guys next week. Thank you so much.
Have a good one, everybody.
You know, I'm so grateful to know that I hate Matt Jarbo and I openly say it. But you want to know what pisses me off about this community that I'm in? I love a lot of you guys. You guys are great. Now, the people I don't like are usually the people that support shit like this. I'm gonna say this right now. I'm drawing the line. This stream was the last straw for me. I can't take it no more. I'm not gonna ban you from the stream or anything. I'm not gonna send you away. I'm just gonna ignore you right now, and for the foreseeable future, I don't want to talk to people that support shit like this. I don't. But you wanna know what I hate about this community? The fact that none of you have any fucking balls. Yeah, I'll say it. I'll say the names here. Like, you know, me, Stella, Matt, Fade, Chris, we have bided our tongues because we want to not disrupt the flow of what's going on here, guys. We don't want to sit here and fuck shit up and make lines and draw shit. We want to stay... Yeah, that went out the window when Matt Jarbo had a guy on saying the fucking N-word. That was funny, apparently. First of all, this Jesse dude, you're a fucking racist. You are one ignorant, racist piece of shit. Whether you think you are or not, you endeared yourself as one. So congratulations, you're a piece of shit. I tried to be fair with Matt. I tried. Nah. Buddy, you have not changed. First of all, I don't think you're any bit better than Andy Signor. I genuinely believe that. I believe that you are lesser at this point. I don't even think so. I think you are just Andy Signor too. I think that you want to be where he's at, and that's what you're trying to do. This edgelord bullshit you're running is ridiculous. First of all, I run crazy streams all the time. I draw the line at motherfuckers coming in my shit saying the N-word. I draw the line at laughing at that shit. And also, I don't claim to be morally superior. It's the hypocrisy for me. Matt will sit there and talk shit about how he's morally superior to you, blah, blah, blah. How he's this and that, blah, blah, blah. But this is the same guy that like allows dudes to come in and say the N-word on the stream and, you know, to me, embarrass his character. The people that are watching these Boulder radio streams are the people that are just in it to watch the carnage. They're just in it to watch these idiots say dumb shit. And it's embarrassing. I'm not going to speak for certain people on the stream, but I will say, don't talk to me right now. I'm in full-scale meltdown mode, and I would not want you to talk to me right now. Not meltdown, actually just full-scale attack mode. Don't talk to me. If you're going to sit there and defend this motherfucker to me, do not come to me. Do not message me. Do not even think of looking my way right now. At least for the week, just shut your ass up and don't come to my black ass. Because I'm pretty pissed. You know what else I'm pissed at? I'm pissed at the rest of you. How do none of you call this out? I'm talking to you youngsters in this community. You guys think this is okay, huh? Having racists on and shit, saying a bunch of dumb shit. That's funny to you? But y'all want to be better people, huh? You want to talk about being better. Y'all want to support guys like Will Smith standing up for his wife. Y'all, to the few people that do that, you know what I'm talking about, right? You little youngsters, some of you youngsters. I don't have to specifically say name names. You know, defending Will Smith, saying he's defending his wife. I'd do the same thing. Yeah, but you're going to let someone like Matt Jarbo you're going to support someone like that fucking that's a racist on, right? Right. You're a fucking disgrace. Fuck you. Some of you motherfuckers piss me off. All you youngsters out here disappoint me. Because you know why? I'm a fucking youngster. I'm only 24. I'm not that older than you idiots. And yet you guys don't even know right from wrong. That's what kills me. So I have to sit there and watch this shit. And then I'm seeing the fact this motherfucker's going after fucking Enosh and shit and all this crap, blah, 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 this and that, blah, 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 saying this, he's a pastor, so fuck him because he believes in God, blah, blah, blah. And meanwhile, you got this idiot fucking letting on racists and shit. Racists! You know, I don't know why you guys don't speak on this. You guys you talk about it constantly, and you don't do anything about it. None of you! What the fuck? Am I the only one that doesn't see what's wrong here? This man used all y'all. He fucking got to where he is now because he used all of you, and now he's fucking sitting there embarrassing all of you, in my opinion. And then he's judging people. How does this man really judge anyone? Matt, you're a fucking idiot. Either you're an idiot or you're just a real piece of shit, or you think some certain shit's funny. As a black person, no, it's not funny to see a guy roll up and say the N-word. I think it's embarrassing, if anything. This dude, and he's not just the N-word. There's more shit in this stream that Matt will eventually delete. Believe me, I already copped the N-word shit, though. Sent it to a few people. But then you call it out. You know, this is such an open community and all this. You know, you guys are just, I'm going to say it, man. Some of you are just a bunch of bitches. I said it. You know, I really believe that some of you are just a bunch of cowardly bitches. All of you should be ashamed of yourselves, you allowing this shit to happen right in front of you. That's my opinion. Don't like it. I really don't give two flying fucks. Personally, I don't care. And I'm going to invoke some names in this. This ain't what I'm thinking. Well, I mean, it is what I'm thinking of, obviously, but Fade's thinking this shit. Chris is thinking this shit. And we have been asking ourselves this one thing. Why is it that no one else is calling this out? You know, I've made the mistake of getting wrapped up in the backstage drama of a lot of shit. I know, I'm going to tell you right now, there's a lot of people out here that I'm not going to name names. Excuse me. I'm not going to name names that I don't like for their antics, their backstabbing bullshit, or the fact that to me that there's a bunch of self-righteous bitches. But I will say this. I am not about to let some motherfucker come up and literally have some racist piece of shit, Jesse, whatever the fuck his name is, start saying the N-word like it's a joke. I'm not about to sit here and not call that out. Wow, this asshole's a hypocrite. You talk so much shit down to fucking Andy Signor and Jody. Those two fucking morons. But I'm going to tell you right now, I can't consciously call those two out and then not say anything about Matt Jarbo's bullshit. You treat your friends like shit. You are just nonchalantly letting motherfuckers say the N-word on your stream. Say, oh, I don't care about the stream. You care enough to collect the money from the stream, though, asshole. Then you fucking judge people like Enosh, telling Enosh, you shouldn't be driving while you're doing videos. You do the same thing, Matt. You shouldn't do this. Being a pastor is this and that. Okay, Matt, cool. You're sitting here allowing a racist on your stream. What's the point? And no one's going to say anything, all of you. You all let this motherfucker get to you to the point where you all snap off a stream or you do this or, you know, Max loses it. And I'm just thinking, this is what you guys don't stand up to? But we can all call out Jeremy fucking Griggs of Geeks and Gamers because he made some shit we all don't agree with. Yeah, I'm going there. We could all call out Jody because he's a fucking asshole. Yeah? Jody is an asshole and a piece of shit. But so's Matt. What's your point? Oh, Andy Signor treats people behind the scenes bad. Yes, he does. Matt Jarbo's doing the same thing. Why is that not being talked about? And why aren't you guys just calling it out? I don't have to. Why should I have to be the bad guy here to say this shit? You know, I can be called a lot of things. A misogynist. And believe me, that's still, I remember that. Believe me, to certain people, I remember what you said. I may have said sorry for some things I've said, but I'm not going to forgive you for the things that you said about me. Personally, to some people, like I said, fuck them. But I've held my tongue on that for the better of the group, right? This I can't do. I'd rather embarrass all of you. I feel bad for guys like Brian, because Brian seems to be the only one that's actually making ultimatum bombs here, like having balls here. Brian, the nicest guy in the community, the nicest soft-spoken dude, is getting the most fed up with this shit, and no one else seems to think that's a problem. You got... I want to say it so bad and unfurl all this shit, but I'm gonna give it some time before I unfurl the full story of shit. I'm just gonna talk about the incident tonight. This shit's cringe. Just absolute cringe.